evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another stream. We are back today with the very Huckleheim crew mode once again. We are going into the Japanese Grand Prix for today's stream. We've gone three for three so far this season. Are we going to make it 4 for 4 in this one? We'll have to wait and see. I forgot to do a prediction for the show, didn't I? I actually always forget to do that now. I'm too rusty with the streaming thing, aren't I? Too rusty with it. Hold on, guys. Hope we're doing well. Hope we're having a lovely day. Let's see who we got in chat to welcome in here. First of all, Nick, welcome in. Dana, welcome in as well. Root, Lucas, Cyrus, Matt, welcome in as well, guys. Bugs, welcome in as well. Cake, welcome in as well, buddy. Who else have we got? Cake, welcome in as well. Kermit, welcome in. Phoenix, welcome in. Daniel, Noob, welcome in as well, guys. Finny, welcome in as well. Hope we're doing good. Hope we're having a lovely day. Prediction for what socks you're wearing. It'll be a very easy prediction, I'm not gonna lie. Very, very easy prediction. I only really wear white socks. Dana can back me on this as well. I don't wear anything else other than white socks, so yeah. It'll be a very, very easy prediction to get. Very easy. I mean, sometimes wear black socks. Like, I won't wear white socks when wearing, like, a suit or something like that, for example. If I was wearing something quite smart and professional, I'd wear, like, you know, black socks. But any other time, I always wear white socks. Always. They're just so comfortable. They're so damn comfortable. No socks let the dogs free. Do you know what? I've tried going sockless for, like, racing and stuff like that, but I don't like it. I hate doing it. I don't know how people do it. I've got, like, metal-plated pedals as well, so, like, it feels cold on my feet. I don't like it. I'm not liking it. I'd rather stick to my white socks, not gonna lie. Do you wear shoes whilst in racing? No. I always wear socks. Always. Slept 3 to 4 hours night before. Slept over 10 hours last night. Tonight I sleep 2 hours. Fair balance, to be fair. At least you're keeping a balance in some way, shape, or form. I love sliding my foot on the pedals. I don't know how you do that when you have no socks, though. Like, if I'm not wearing socks, my foot would grip onto the pedal really, like, easily. Like, you get stuck to the pedal in a way. Maybe because, you know, it starts getting quite warm and sweaty and stuff, so I don't know, maybe that's why, but, yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the feeling of not being able to adjust my foot. That's why I wear socks. Okay, good. We're on the same wavelength then. We're on the same wavelength. I like having, like, that little bit. I don't want my foot to fully grip on the pedal, though, right? Because if you need to adjust your foot, it's, like, impossible to do, so. I'd usually accelerate my big toe and break my pinky toe. Wait, what? Are you talking about your left foot? Are you left foot accelerating, K-Cray? The trick is if you don't have a shower for 3 weeks, you get anti-grip toes. I'll bear that in mind. I'm going to go 3 weeks without showers. Apologies, Dana. I might smell a little bit soon. Can we say driver standings for you start everyone? Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll show the standings in a couple moments. You don't even have pedals, Lucas? I mean, I guess if you play on controller, it doesn't even matter. You can just, you know, it doesn't matter what you wear. No, it doesn't matter. Real question, is COD worth it? Yes, definitely. This is probably the best COD I've played since maybe, like, Black Ops 2. I've really enjoyed this COD so far. It actually feels like it's worthy of grinding. The game feels good as well. There's still a few bits that are, like, a bit iffy, but overall, it's, yeah, really, really fun. I'm really enjoying it. What do you think about the F1's driver's letter to the FIA president? Understandable. I think everyone's on the same wavelength with it, really, aren't they? I mean, the whole topic of the conversation was about the whole swearing in the press conference and stuff. They feel like they're being treated as children. To be fair, they are. I mean, they're getting punished for swearing. A literal swear word they get $5 grand fine for. Like, bro, what is this? Yeah, the GPDA sent a letter to the FIA, Lucas, like an open letter. It's all over social media, so if you go on Twitter, you'll find it. But, yeah. I did, Matt. I did. Yeah, I got my first gold gun on COD last night, actually. On the AMES. AMES. I don't know how you say it, but... Yeah, I finally got my first gold gun last night, so... One of, hopefully, many. I heard Lewis wrote that letter wearing 4 watches, 10 earrings, and 20 necklaces. And I'm pretty sure every driver writing that at some point probably was swearing during it, too, so... Hello, what have I got in-game music? Let's turn that off real quick. Just for now. Right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's crack on with the weekend then. So, we have got the Japanese Grand Prix for today's race. And, of course, we've had a fantastic start to the season. We currently lead the championship by 26 points to Max Verstappen. This is how it's looking so far heading into Japan. So, We are 3 races in, and so far we have secured victory in all 3 races, which is identical to what we did in Season 2, actually. If we look at Season 2 results here, you can see 1 in Bahrain, 1 in Saudi, 1 in Australia. In Season 3, we've done the exact same thing. Plus, we got the extra fastest laps as well, for the extra couple points there too. So, will we make it 4 for 4 today in Japan? We'll have to wait and see. We never know. We'll never know. Did you win the race last night? We did. I'm on the grind for Nebula on zombies. I haven't touched zombies yet, Margo. I only started playing... I started playing last week, but I was in Canada at the time, so I wasn't playing it too much. But I'm yet to touch zombies. Hopefully it's good. There you go. Move the camera out the way for you. Gonna embrace my inner West Coast American and go make some avocado toast. Oh, I don't like avocado. I'm not an avocado guy. Was it Australia yesterday? It was, yep. We had Australia yesterday. And then Japan today. Next, we'll have China and Imola, which should hopefully be pretty good races as well. I'm pretty sure we won in Imola. When did we finish in China last year? We got P2 in China last year as well, but I believe we finished like 4th or something in the sprint race. So it wasn't the best weekend we had in China, but still scoring some pretty good points. So yeah, hopefully we could do that again this season. But yeah, that's how it's looking so far. We've got a great lead over Verstappen in the championship, who scored a podium every single time. But will that podium change up a little bit in today's race? We'll have to wait and see. Right. As you can see, the R&D is still looking fairly similar to before. Ourselves, Aston Martin, and Racing Bull are the top 3 teams right now in the R&D. Then you got Red Bull sitting in that 4th place in the R&D. Then you got Haas, McLaren, Ferrari quite far down there as well. Alpine, Williams, and then a big jump, and then little old Sauber just chilling on their own down there. Poor guys. They've just been rock bottom the entire career so far. They've not scored any points since Season 1, by the way. Are we doing Miami this season? No, we removed Miami for Portimao. Right, let's have a look at our specialist then. Use overtake ERS mode for 55 seconds. Finish in a better position than your teammate in quali. We'll definitely use overtake for more than 55 seconds, easily. But it could be quite a good challenge going against our teammate. Why not? Let's do it. Complete 60 laps during a race weekend. Complete 8 laps without any penalties. We'll easily do 16 laps. This is like a 51 lap race, something like that. So maybe more than that, actually. Incur no more than 1 penalty during the weekend. Lift and coast for 40 seconds or more. We'll go no more than 1 penalty. Perfect 2 practice programs during a race weekend. Complete a driven lap in 4 different sessions. We'll do the driven lap. And then, is that everything? It is. Perfect. Good stuff. Who's our teammate? Carlos Sainz. And honestly, calling Root a genius is not a genius thing to say, noob. I'm not gonna lie. He is the least genius person we know, actually. Right, so anything else we need to do here? We've still got quite a lot of R&D points, but I don't think we're gonna spend them, because I don't think we can really upgrade much, can we? No. Alright, we'll hold on to our points for now. Alright, let's jump into race weekend and see what we've got coming up for us in here in Japan. Is his career still much better than previous years? I haven't watched in a while. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, handling and driving-wise, like, the game's not that great in that sense, but in terms of the content in career mode, there's a lot more to do. Obviously get, like, the secret meetings and stuff, which is awesome, but, yeah. Compared to F123, like, in a handling-wise, it's worse, but content-wise, it's better, so unfortunately, it's a hit and miss, really. It's a hit and miss. Right, weather forecast. We are going to get a mostly dry weekend. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of cloud cover towards the end of qualifying. Might get a touch of rain, because that precipitation does increase quite drastically. So we might get a little bit of rain at the end of quali, but everything else looks like it'll be fairly dry. So no threat from the rain as it stands, which is good. Right, we'll leave everything at number 1. And we'll use the set 2 as our fresh set, I think. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's jump into FP1 and get cracking for the opening session. We've got race strat, time management, and ERS management to do today. Am I still winning the championship? We are, yep.
Konnichiwa, and
we are indeed.
welcome to a track
what wheel and pedals have you got? The Mazda R9 with the Club Sport V3s.
A place where so many champions have been crowned. Let's get practice started then.
I want iRacing to make a good career mode. That'd bang, to be honest. I feel like if they were, they wouldn't make it in iRacing. They'd make a separate game for it, you know? I don't know, iRacing's not really the kind of game to, like, a single-player career sort of thing. The whole focus of iRacing is about being an online, you know, almost like an MMO racing game in a way. So, The whole idea of it isn't really supposed to be like a story mode or anything like that. It would be cool, but I think if they were to do it...
With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
Thank you, Mark. If they were to do it, they would probably make a separate game or a separate mode or something for it. What up, Philip? How's it going, mate? Thank you very much. Yeah, I've heard that one before, Root. I'm afraid. I've heard that one before. Right, let's crack on with FP1 then. We'll start off with... probably tire management. We'll use the hard tires for that. We'll use softs for the ERS, then mediums for the racetrack and FP2. Rock coming in with a 10-month resub as well. Thank you much, Rock, for the 10 months for doing it. I appreciate that, my man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's spin chat to welcome Rock into Vince Fam for the 10 months. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, man. Right, let's crack on with this. Hard tires, and let's get going.
Don't push the car just yet. Track is still
Do you think Lando has a chance to win it all? At all? No. I think Brazil basically ended his hopes. He got outscored massively by Max in Brazil, so I think that basically put the nail in the coffin. I think Max has got that one hand on the title now. Maybe next year, but yeah. I think this season is done. Thank you, bro. Back to reality after Brazil? Yep. Did I win the championship last season? We did, yep. We did win the championship last season. Got the drivers and the constructors. Let's go Wipeout. Love that, man. Honestly, I'm surprised you went TC off before ABS. I personally found that turning ABS off was a lot easier than TC, but I guess everyone's different. Lando has a chance. We need a space alien to abduct Max. Lando would still choke it, let's be honest. He probably would still choke it. Alright. This track should be fairly easy to get the tires up temperature. That first sector really generates a lot of heat, so... Anything's possible this season? I think if you really do think that Lando's going to win the championship this season, you're holding on to a lot of copium. A lot of copium. There was an outside chance, I think, before Brazil, but I think that one was in Brazil. Yeah, that was it. I don't think Max will wrap it up in Vegas. I do think it will go to Qatar, but yeah, it will get done. It will get done. I don't think I've ever seen him. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, Ash. That man is immune to everything. Hello, Kaki. How's it going, mate? Alright. Was it time management? Yeah, time management. This might be a bit of a tricky program because that first sector really likes to burn into the tires, so we'll see. Double wide at turn 2. Car's not feeling too comfortable just yet. Yep, and that was exactly my worry. That first sector really burning into the tires. I'll try and minimize my steering inputs as much as possible, but it'll be tricky. Up on the podium, I did see that, yep. Yeah, Alpine absolutely cooked. Again, they were another one that got the strategy spot on. They gambled on that red flag and it paid off. I do think, like, we've always said it about the red flag. I do think the rules need adjusting a little bit for the red flag because it is a little bit stupid. The fact that you can completely change up your car under red flag. Like, maybe you should be allowed to, you know, fix your front wing and that sort of stuff. But I feel like if you are to change tires, it shouldn't count the allocation. I do think it is a bit cheesy. It's been a topic for, like, a long time now, but it never got changed or adjusted, so... I think it's got some mixed opinions. I think if it favors you, you love it. But if it doesn't, you hate it. It's one of those sorts of things. The Vegas celebration probably will be nuts. Yeah, we were saying that yesterday, weren't we? The Vegas celebration will be a lot better than the Qatar celebration. What about Betsy? No, I think changes is fine. I think changes are completely fine under red flag. I just think that if you want to change your tires, holy shit, what a save. If you want to change your tires, then it shouldn't count to allocation.
Because Temperature's so important for your tyres.
I have no
Cool
problem with
down
changing
laps are
tyres,
now
just shouldn't
vital
count the
after
allocation.
a push lap, so that we don't light up the rubber too much. Not to
Yeah, I
mention
agree, K-Craig.
recharging
I
the
agree.
battery.
Fully agree. Well, Sonic, what's happening? Remember they used to close the pit lane when a safety car was deployed? It depends where the incident happens right now, doesn't it? If the incident is like near the pit entry or pit exit, then they close the pit lane. But that's the only time they really do it, don't they? But yeah. I don't know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, I guess, closing the pit lane under a safety car. But, you know, safety cars kind of play into effect with the strategies usually, don't they? Red flags, I guess they do as well, but they're quite rare, so I don't know. 24 that time around, 10 faster. What up, LH? During refueling, you had to box and take the payment for it? Yeah. Yeah, it's not a terrible idea, to be honest, to close the pit lane during safety car. But nowadays, like I say, they play so much into strategy that I don't think the teams would really like that rule too much. Just get rid of safety car, VSC, and red flags. Who needs safety anyway? Overrated. Yeah, that's what they used to do, K-Crow. That's what they used to do. They used to be called T-cars, I think they used to be called. Where, yeah, if they binned it, they would just sprint back to the garage, jump in the backup car, and carry on. Yeah, I remember that happened after that big Spa accident. I think that's probably the one you're talking about. Got a bit of unnecessary entry there. To be fair, the second and third lap hasn't been too bad on tyre wear. First lap was definitely not good, but... Am I on Twitch? I am indeed, yep. What up, Joe? Yeah, you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/ThatGuyVince. I'm getting a little bit of FPS lag, lovely. Link in my bio as well. Get rid of the car series to a 3-lap race on foot. We need to bring back the old Le Mans race starts where they have to run to the car. It would take about 10 years to actually get themselves bolted into the car on their own and stuff, but all part of the fun. That is the worst place to be about the way, Bearman. Not gonna lie, buddy. Thoughts on the GPDA statement? I agree with it. I fully agree with it. The whole punishment and ruling on the swearing in press conference and stuff is, yeah, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Thoughts on the Arsenal game? Shites. To be fair, we played okay. We just didn't finish our chances. But that's football for you. Have to finish your chances. Said to crane things, you should be able to lift your car out the sand back onto the track like Mario Kart. I mean, as fun as that would be, unfortunately, it would never happen. As we saw, that the marshals pushed K-Mac's car, and he got a black flag for it, so... Yeah, unfortunately, if that's a black flag, then I think a lot of other things would be more than a black flag. Lucas, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Do you think Perez is leaving Red Bull? He should. He should. I can be out of fuel off this lap. Yeah. What up, Galactic? Fire gets a race on Rainbow Road. That was a great first sector, by the way. Holy shit. I might try and complete this lap if I can. Bottas to Rebel? Imagine. Imagine. No, I think it's fairly clear what's happening to Bottas. He's definitely going into a reserve role with Mercedes. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what Red Bull do. Because there is no way, as it stands, that Perez should be in that seat for next year. Absolutely no way. Ooh, back inside, kicking out a little bit there. This is a great lap so far. Danny Ricciardo. Yeah, I think Danny Ricciardo might be done now, I'm not gonna lie. That's a really nice lap. 27.4, not bad on the hard tires, that. Not bad at all. Very happy with that. We did push the battery a bit more, I suppose, but yeah, overall felt a lot better. We'll have to return to garage, though, because I'm not going to have the fuel to get back. I don't think Ricciardo will do any of that sort of motorsports, really, Ash. He'll go and do, like, his old dirt bike thing and stuff like that, but I don't think he'll do WEC or IndyCar or anything. I think he wants to go and do his own fun now, essentially. Cap, thanks for following me. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Paris Afghanistan rental car F2 next year. You're being nice to him. I'm not going to lie. You're being very nice to him. Do you think Piastri will stick with McLaren? I think so. I think so. Although, to be fair, a Verstappen-Piastri partnership with Red Bull would go pretty hard, wouldn't it? The problem is, Piastri would have to accept being a number 2 driver. But I suppose he currently is right now anyway, so what difference does it make? Right, so we got 3 out of 5 on time management that time. We missed out on one of the boosts, and we didn't get that purple on the resource rewards. It's a bit of a shame, but that's okay. Right, we will go on to... I think we'll do ERS management next. We use a soft tire for that, and see how our pace is. But honestly, that hard tire pace, pretty damn good. I'm liking that a lot. Really, really liking that. Okay, let's bump up the time a little bit. Dominic Carley said Europe rotating races are coming very soon. What races are going to rotate in Europe? I guess, like, Belgium, Zandvoort, Imola maybe, I don't know. Hopefully they keep Belgium. I'd like them to keep Belgium permanently, but... even if Anthony doesn't hit the ground running, he won't get replaced. Toto loves him too much. Yeah, Toto, ever since he kind of shined in, I think it was F4, wasn't it, for Antonelli? I don't think he did F3. But ever since he shined at, like, a bit of a more of a rookie level, Toto has just been all over him. Can't blame him, to be fair. I mean,
let's go.
When you see a talent emerging like that, you're trying to snap him up, aren't you? So, do you think Lando still has a chance to win? No. It is not. I think, I mean, yeah, you know, it's not over till it's mathematically impossible, but I think Brazil basically cut any sort of hope and dream he had left of getting that championship. Yeah, no, they do the same thing with the crane noob. They just lift up the track with the crane, flip it round, put it back down. Easy. Easy peasy. What if Lando did win the championship, though? We'll find out if he does it. But unfortunately, we're not. Ricardo at Haas? Yeah, in his career, he is.
Nice one.
He was at Sauber last year, but yeah, joined Haas this year. Oh, dead cool.
Gentle braking. Try those this lap and see how you get on. And if you want to make the most of those gears, engine braking will also put some juice back.
I love on ACC when it's Ash. I think it flows so nicely. I think in the F1 car it'd probably even better too. I would love to see it. If Lando wins the championship, next you wake up and then realize it was all a nightmare. Is Bottas a good choice for Sauber over Bottas and Zhou? I like the I like when a team's like optimistic in a way with, you know, signing rookie drivers and stuff. So I mean, it's obvious. Bottas is a better driver than Zhou. But honestly, like, if that Sauber is the same performance level as it currently is right now next year, then yeah, it wouldn't even matter who's driving it. They're going to be last all the time anyway. But it is a good chance for Bottas to sort of get his way into F1, try and showcase his talent. He'll be up against a good driver as well and his teammate, Hulkenberg, who had a great year, so... Do you think Hamilton will do well in the Ferrari next year? He'll probably do alright, yeah. I mean, I've said it so many times already, but I think Hamilton's got enough for an 8th World Championship. I just don't know if I trust Ferrari to provide a consistent car for it. It will be very weird seeing him in red, though. Very, very weird. Getting a little bit tight on the battery. I might not use any on this back straight. Try and get it into the purple if we can. Favorite driver, Verstappen. Go on, go purple. Go purple. Close. Very close. Alright, I think we'll go medium during the first sector, actually. That should hopefully help it. On the back end, trying to kick rounds. What up, Alfie? This Delta's cut me very tight right now, isn't it? Very, very tight. Favorite track to race on? Spain. Love Spain. So much fun to drive. We're in the purple right now on the RS. That's good. Let's see if we can try and keep that up. Should get a bit of time on this back straight. Down through 130 up.
It's Japanese Grand Prix.
Oh, is he from Japan? I didn't know that. Congratulations to him. We'll try and win on his behalf. That should be a purple.
Okay.
Nice, let's go. 27-0 on that lap time as well. Okay, we're a bit far off where the Aston Martins are right now, though. 26.5 for Alonso, I think I saw there. So the Astons are flying so far in FP1. I wonder if they're going to be our biggest threat today. The Japanese GP, nice. I should have clocked that, to be fair. Thank you much, Amstrad, for the 36-month resub as well. 3 years there, by the way. 3 whole years. Thank you much, Amstrad, for the 3-year resub, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's been chat to welcome Absinthe to Vincent for the 3 years. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, dudes. 3 years, yeah. 3. Is this the only view to drive? No, there's other views. There's loads of other views you can choose from. Like 6 or 7 different ones. This is just my personal preference. If you had to throw one of these at a child, which one are you picking up? Mango, peach, or apple? Probably an apple, I guess. Show us chase view for a lap? I'd be so bad in chase view. Let's try it. We're going for a lap in chase view. Let's go far chase, actually. Oh my god, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. We're going to try it, though. We'll just go and get a new PB right here. This is so weird. Third person with the will is diabolical. It really is, isn't it? Really is. Oh, I missed the apex by a mile. I mean, some people play like Gran Turismo like this, so I just gotta imagine I'm playing Gran Turismo right now. Yeah, I think it's fair to say I might be a bit slow on this camera angle. I don't know, though. This is the camera I use in game. Ain't no way. Laura with the 6 gifted subs! Bro, I'm so far down the Delta here. Laura with the 6 gifted subs. Thank you much, Laura, for the 6 gifted. Take away that #1 spot. Claiming the dominance. We love to see it. Thank you much, Laura, for the 6 gifted to Nate, Pliz, Jacob, Nick, Matthew, and Cal, thanks so much, Lord, for the 6 gifted, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, let's been chat to welcome all 6 into Vince fam on behalf of Laura. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Was that to make it 250? Fair. I respect that, actually. I respect that. I don't understand how people play like this. You have no concept of when to break. I guess everyone's different with how they just like to play. Everyone picks different reference markers for every camera view, so it always changes and adjusts a little bit based on the FOV, so. I've only just started playing Gran Turismo, so I'm using Auto Gears and Far Chase. Yeah. The only time I'd use Far Chase is if I'm playing a game that's, like, more casual. For example, when I was playing Test Drive, the new Test Drive that came out last month, or 2 months ago, whenever it was. When I played that, I'd use the chase view, but that was it. I wouldn't use it anywhere else. Nothing sim-related, let's say that. Nothing sim-related. Carter coming with the 510 bits as well. Thank you, Carter, for 510. Appreciate it as well, dudes. Red Chase is a better redeem than Cockpit Cam? Nah. I'd be so damn slow in Chase View. I think Cockpit Cam is fine for the redeems. It's fine. I play Far Chase and iRacing. No, you don't. Stop lying. Alright, that should be us done with FP1, I think, then, anyway. Yeah, these Aston Martins are absolutely flying so far. Alonso faster than 26.5, then Lance Stroll only 6,000s below him, so the Astons look like their team to beat this weekend. I'm not gonna lie, their pace looks really good. We're good in the first sector. The middle sector is where all their time is. You see Alonso doing a 38.6 there. We did a 39.1, so that's concerning. That is really, really concerning. Oh, yeah, we did get a little bit of lag. Should be out right now, though. Should be okay now. I finally almost a free Formula license on iRacing. Let's go, Carter. Love that, man. Once you get to 3.0, you usually get a bit of a jump with it as well. So once you cross the 3.0, you'll probably go to like 3.4. It's mainly just to stop it being wishy-washy at 3 levels, so. No, I saw it on my end as well. There was a little bit of lag. Hopefully it's okay now, though. The alerts are double? Are they? Why are they double? Let me check. Might be that, I think. Hold on, is it double now? Nope, it is not. What the fuck was that? That was more than double. Way more than double. Oh, did you not hear? Oh, okay, you guys didn't hear that. It was like duplicating like crazy for me. It was duplicating like crazy for me. Hold on, let me do this. I heard it like 50,000 times in my ears. Let's try this. Is this better? Is that good? Can you hear that okay? Wait, no. I've got to unmute the stream deck. You might not have heard that, actually. Hold on. You should hear that, right? You should hear that. No, I'm muted? No, I'm not. Stop lying. Fine, got you. I think I need to do the same with...
Team Radio. N8 Ice on Fire says,
do you hear that
"Hey,
twice?
Glad you are back, brother. Barry Huckleheim world champ incoming."
Yeah. Okay, I muted that output now, so that should be good as well. Should be everything, I think, actually. Last one was fine? Yeah, because I muted it right at the end. That should be good, I think. Should be good. Should be good. I don't know. I come back from a small travel and the whole world goes crazy. Thank you, Wally. You're one of the best racing commentators in your game. Thank you, Ian. Appreciate it. Terminator's taking over the radio. I mean, if Arnold wants to come in here and take over, then I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Get in there.
Lewis. Hopefully that's not doubled. Hopefully. Nico with the 2 gifted subs as well to Fruity and to Legend Danny. Thanks so much for the 2 gifted subs to Nico. I appreciate that. Taking the #1 spot as well. Fair play. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do spin chats. Welcome both into Vince fam on behalf of Nico as well. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Right, that should do us for FP1 then, I think. We've only got 3 minutes left anyway, so we've got 3 out of 5 on tire management. We've got 5 out of 5 on ERS management, which is not too bad. So that should wrap us up for the opening practice session. We actually dropped down a few places there too.
And if today's
Dipping
practice
into that
is
bank balance
anything
cake.
to go by,
Not looking good.
we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
But yes, thank you much for the comments as well, Nate. Good to be back. Good to be back. Thank you, dudes. Didn't want to seem like I ignored you. Right, that is the end of FP1, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Leclerc does take the lead so far in FP1. He's on top with the Aston Martins in 2nd and 3rd. So Leclerc coming through there. He's got a mid-table car, and he's putting that car into P1 and FP1. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Carlos Sainz went 4th fastest on the medium tyre as well, which is crazy from Carlos. Sergio Perez and Piastri directly ahead of us, and ourselves in at 7th place. Weren't really pushing our lap too much, to be fair. So, yeah, I think if we did an actual push lap, we'd probably be more towards where Leclerc and the Astons are. George Russell in 8th, Verstappen in 9th, and Ricciardo in 10th. You can see the rest of the finishers there as well. Lots of medium tyres being used down here, and a hard tyre on Ollie Behrman too. So, yeah, not too bad of FP1 session. Definitely a bit of pace to find, but I think we could do that. So, on to FP2 we go. Is my steering wheel, steering mount angled at all? Not really, no. It's kind of straight at my chest. Well, you can all attack Abstract now or something like that, I guess. Abstract coming with the 8 gifted subs. What a mad lad. Thank you much, Abstract, for the 8 gifted. To Layla, X, Kaki, Marco, Shadex, Nick, Jacob, and Toby. Thank you so much, Abstract, for the 8 gifted subs to those guys as well. Ladies and gentlemen, let's spin chat to welcome all 8 into the Vince fam on behalf of Abstract. Thank you so much, dude. At least you can all come together and hate on Abstract now, at least. Especially Nico. You can team up. Team up on him. Thank you, Abs, for the 8 gifted there, man. I appreciate it, dude. Very kind of you, man. Very, very kind of you. Right, let's skip a little bit of time, and we'll get started with probably race strategy on this one. I might give Time Management another go. We'll see. Chelsea 1-2. Oh. I was expecting you to go against him, but you know what? Fair. Fair. Right, let's get to that 50-minute mark. That should do. Right, let's crack on with race strategy then.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Strong urge to give the 100 right now. Might bankrupt myself. Please don't. Please don't do anything that you cannot afford. Please. Please. I don't want to be the reason for your death. Laura coming with the 5-4 gifted now as well. And now it's Ajax that takes the lead, sir. It's Ajax that take the lead. Thank you much, Laura, for the 4 gifted subs as well. I can't see the name, sir, unfortunately. But thank you much, Laura, for the 4 gifted. If you did get a gifted sub from Laura there, please drop a massive thank you to her for the 4 gifted, ladies and gentlemen. Get a spin chat. Welcome all 4 into Vince fam on behalf of Laura once again as well. I appreciate the gifted, guys. Take your heart alone to give 250. Just make sure it's not got too much interest on it, please.
Get in there.
Lewis.
Oh, God.
Miracles do happen, mate.
Sake. Nico with another 4 gifted. Does that put in P1? Okay, it does. Good. By 1. I was going to say, if he gifted 4 and stayed behind Laura, that kind of would have been a bit embarrassing. Thank you much, Nico, for the 4 gifted subs to Poochie, Rikers, Nano, and Eddie, boy. Thanks so much, too, for the 4 gifted there as well. I appreciate that, man. Mad lads. When's the next Create Series? On Saturday. On Saturday.
Get in there.
Lewis.
Okay.
Miracles do happen, mate.
Okay. I can't believe you've not locked out level 5 yet, by the way. They really maintain that Chelsea 1-2, huh? They're really maintaining it. Yo, if there's any Arsenal fans that want to finish first, we don't do that often, so this could be our chance, you know, just saying. Just saying. Yeah, you're gonna have to earn a commission at this point, Laura, I think. Abs is P2 and P3 for you? Wait, that's illegal. Thank you, Chef, for another 3 gifted subs as well, man. I appreciate it, dude. You guys are mental. In a good way, I hope. Forcia, thanks for following Twitch for me. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome in as well. Up in the first sector there, which is nice to see. Let me try and keep it going. Are you, you're doing a course or something now, aren't you, though, Abstract? Do you have the Frostmaster SF1000? I do not know. But I have seen the SF1000. Looks like a pretty decent rim. I believe if you're going to buy it, you want to get the second variation of it, though. Because I believe the original version, you can't use the rotary dials. On the V2, I believe you can, so... yeah, make sure you get the second edition of it. Yeah, there's a big gifted sub war, apparently. Too much happened. 27-0, faster than medium tires so far. That's nice to see. That is very nice to see. Pace in FP1 was a little bit lower, so going immediately to the top in FP2 with a medium tire is really actually comforting. Let's see if we can try and get into 26s. We are still early into the session, though, only 15 minutes in. I'm sure we'll see quite a few changes to lap times. Is this Monza? No, this is Japan. What's up in this delta right now? Let's go over a second if we want to get into 26s. Might get a little bit of a slipstream here from the, I think it's an Alpine in front of us. He's not on a lap, so hopefully won't impede us. A little bit inconveniently paced, but I'll accept it. Carter with 1,050 bits! Thank you, Carter, for the 1,050 bits, you crazy bastard. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that, dude. Very kind, man. Very kind. Well, I think it's fair to say he'll hold P1 in the bit leading thing, at least. Maybe not in the gifted sub one, but definitely in the bit leading. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that, dude.
Get in there.
Lewis.
Miracles do happen, mate.
What is this? What is this deal that's happening? What is this deal that's going on right now? Nate with 100 bits as well. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate that, dude. I was with another gifted sub, mate. I appreciate it, dude. I received a call from my bank. Yeah, understandable. If you need that loan, mate, then do it. Just, like I say, make sure it's a low interest one. Don't take any sketchy loans. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the support. We completed level 5 as well. GG's. What emotes did you get? What the hell is that? What is that, Nico? A football one? Oh, is this someone headering a ball? Yo, what? That's sick. I want one. How do I get one? Oh, it's a goalkeeper. Oh, that makes more sense, to be fair. Oh, my God. Can't snapping like crazy in Sector 1 at the moment. Only got 2 more laps to go. Should have gifted, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I did actually receive a reward. I guess because I'm the streamer, right? I have a possible 1K on the early Europa League kickoffs. Well, hopefully that comes through for you, my friend. Hopefully it comes through. Open your chest. I will when I get to the garage. When I get to the garage, I'll do it. No worries, Jam. See you in a bit. We are a bit far down this delta right now. Let's push it in this final sector. We've got some good straight line speed, so we should be alright. What do I use? The Moza R9. With the FSR wheel. Yeah, 27.7. That's a little bit of a slower lap, that one. And we are a bit tighter on the battery right now, too, so... Oh, why is my car sliding so much in the first sector? Rear tires are getting way too high, I think. Look at that rear left, 109 degrees. That's crazy. That is way too high. Very little you can do about it, though. That's the problem. Very little you can do. Spurs 1-0 down. Oh, well, I know how that feels. What Formula wheel should I get for my R5? Maybe like the Williams one. I think it's called the KS. Looks really cool. I think it's a pretty good price for what it is as well. I think it's like 300 or something like that. 4/10. Yeah, we should get some good time here. It really does feel like a lot of our time is in the final sector. Which isn't a bad thing, to be fair. We're getting a lot of time there. For becoming the 27 months as well. Thank you much for the 27-month free summer, man. I appreciate that as well, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, that's spin chat. Welcome for me into spin time for the 27 as well. Appreciate it, dude. No, it's even that. What a goal. Bears. Who are they even playing against? I don't know. Alright, that was a pretty successful practice program. I am a little concerned with the tyre temps, though. But I don't think there's anything we can do about it. There is very little I can do about it. Isn't Racetrack the easiest program? I guess so, yeah. I find track acclimatization quite easy as well. And usually the ERS programs are quite easy too, but most of the programs, generally speaking, are fairly easy. The ones I usually struggle on are like the tire management ones. Fuel management's not too bad most of the time either. Yeah, tire management one that sometimes is quite difficult. Especially at a high wear track as well. Alright, let's go back to the pits. Fairly happy so far though. We did a 27.0 as our best on the medium tyres. Which is faster than every other driver so far. And they've all used soft tyres, so that means we're in a pretty damn good spot. A nice improvement on FP1, that's for sure. Alright, into the pits we go. Currently using a controller, but want to build a sub for F1, £1,000 budget recommendations. You can probably look at like some of the Fanatec stuff. You can probably get a Moza R9 maybe with that budget as well. On £1,000, you can definitely get some good equipment, that's for sure. Love that, Carter. Good choice. Who's my favorite F1 driver? Verstappen. Right. I mean, no complaints so far. Things are looking very, very good. Tom coming in with the raid as well. We love to see it. Thanks so much, Tom, for the raid. Welcome from Tom's stream. Hope we're doing good. Hope the Renault career is going well as well, my friends. Nice to see you again. Hope you're doing good. Looking forward to battling once again the Creator Series very soon. What up, Guru? How's it going, dudes? But yeah, if you guys are new here, welcome in. We are doing a driver career with a generated driver as well. As you can see, we've got a custom driver right here. But yeah, we're currently in the championship right now with 3 for 3 so far in this season. Hopefully, today, we'll make it 4 for 4. We're close to finishing up practice here before we head into qualifying. And then it'll be time for the big race just after. But welcome, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed Tom's stream. Hope we had a good time. Hopefully, did well today. Hello, Joey. How's it going, mate? Right, let's jump onto the soft tires then. And we will do a couple of quali laps, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with these programs. These programs are in a good spot. So let's make sure our fuel is on the minimum, which it is. We'll go 3.2, actually. Just to make sure we can do that in lap. And, all right, let's do it. Let's go do a couple of quali laps.
We're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
Just came from the Tom stream. Welcome in here, sir. Pleasure to have you, my dear. Hope you have a good one. Not very well, sit in bed with Vince and YouTube. That is the ultimate cure, Dewey. The ultimate cure. All right. Let's go and do a couple of quali laps then. You can only dream of it, to be fair, Root. You can only dream of it. Yeah, Abstract went on a bit of a mad one with the gifted subs earlier. As did a few others, to be fair, but either way. There's no dreaming I have done it before. It is true, to be fair. It is true. London nights, huh? London nights. When you stayed in London 2021, did you stay in the London Waterloo Hotel? No. I don't think so. Doesn't ring a bell. Wait, you mean for when we had our little meet-up? I don't remember what it was called, but it wasn't that. Yeah, me, Joey, and Rye, we all stayed in the same hotel, but I can't remember what it was called. Running up that road, which I walk down every day.
Just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
No, I can't remember what it was called. Joey will find it. He'll find it. Oh, it was London. It was actually London Waterloo. H10 rings a bell, but I don't remember being called Waterloo. I guess so. Fair enough. Have you ever met an F1 driver? Not a current F1 driver. I've met past F1 drivers. But not any of the current ones. How much did that cost? A lot. Ooh. Got the ridge when I slide away on me there. Held it together though. Who? Jensen Button, Robert Kubica, Mick Schumacher. Is anyone else? There might be others, but I can't think on the top of my head. They're the 3 main ones, I'd say, though. Schumi, yeah. I met Mick Schumacher at Le Mans when I went this year. You didn't meet them, they met you. Of course. Oh yeah, I did recall that actually. That was, yeah, that was something. That was something. I didn't really get like a chance to actually speak to Mick or anything like that. I got to talk to Jensen, which was pretty cool, but 26-4 that time around, not too bad on the soft tires. But yeah, I didn't really get a chance to meet Mick because he was surrounded by so many people, but I did get his autograph, which is pretty cool. I got it somewhere in my room. I I'm assuming for the top you like Alonso. I do like Alonso. He's not my favorite driver, but yeah, I do. I'm a fan of him. We're like a bit of a rookie driver, don't we? Alonso's everyone's favorite rookie. Speaking of Alonso, he's just gone fastest for 26.3, which is, I think that's about half a tenth faster than us. So, yeah, the Yastons are, yeah, they look really good so far. Really, really good. As long as you don't like Stroll, he's going to be the 2026 World Champion. And I have to like him then. Alright, we've got 2 more soft tires that we can push on. Let's see if we can try and get maybe into 25s. Definitely want to try and beat Alonso, though. That's kind of our target right now. Beat Fernando. JS, thanks for on Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in as well. Okay, so it looks like tire wear gets about 6%. Maybe a little bit higher, actually, in some areas. During a push lap. That's good to know. Could probably save maybe 1 or 2% if we just take it a bit easier on the out and in lap. What was I doing in 2008? Being a child, probably. I don't know. I don't remember anything from 2008. I do recall watching the that Brazil GP, though. I remember that very well, watching in my living room. But yeah, I was only 8 years old, so I don't have too many memories from when I was a child. F1 Nightmare Blunt Rotation, Lance Stroll, Christian Horner, Sergio Perez, I don't smoke. Yeah, probably the worst kind of high, to be fair, Bucks. The worst kind of high. Right, we've got 2 more soft tires. We've got half an hour remaining in the session as well. Yeah, we're only 12,000 off from Alonso so far. We're much faster in the first sector, but he's getting us in that second and the third right now. So let's see if we can try and find some more in that middle sector. Definitely want to try and find it there more than anything. And see if we can pip him to that P1. But yeah, so far,
Okay,
liking the
that's all
pace.
the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Can you handbrake turn it? Probably not in these cars, no, unfortunately. I'll make people feel old by asking them what they were doing that year. I was born, the year I was born, then telling them I can drive and I'm about to move out. Yeah, it does make me feel quite old, actually. You're moving out at 16, though? That's crazy. I assume for, like, college or something, I guess. That's kind of wild, isn't it? Yeah, Ash is 15, I'm pretty sure. Ash is still a child. A literal child. Alright, let's get these tires warmed up. Need a bit more temperature on these right sides, really. Try and get everything to about 8 degrees. You remember watching WWE in 09? I've never had any interest in WWE. Never been my thing. Yeah, this track is really easy to build tire temperature. Problem is, because of that, they overheat so easily as well, so... You win some, you lose some. Alright. Let's put this onto hot lap. And let's see what we can do here for the second of 3 runs we're going to do. Let's go for green. Actually, let's go for purple, really, but... That was a great first sector. That first sector felt very smooth. Oh, God. Damn, fair enough, Carter. That's a tough ask at 16. Very tough ask, but fair play. Hopefully it'll go smoothly, man. Oh, look at this timer finding right now. We'll get a little bit of slipstream here as well. Love to see it. Just to boost the time a bit further. Purple in the middle sector. Don't get in the way, Ricardo. Please don't get in the way. Oh, he's going to turn me all the way to the line, actually. This is actually quite nice. Little bit of counter steer out on the last couple of corners. And that is a major improvement. 25.5. What a lap. We probably did gain maybe like an extra 10th or 2 from the slipstream there. But either way, that is a fantastic lap time. Really big improvement. Where am I from? I'm from Essex in the UK. Ricardo with a toe. We'd love to see it. If you could do that for us in qualifying, I'll be very happy. I don't mind that. Feel free to do it in quali, Ricardo. I'm cool with that. All right. Really happy with that lap time. Really, really happy. We've got one more run in us, but I don't think we'll improve. I think 25.5 is probably the best we'll get in this session for the time being. All right, let's return to the garage. We'll put on the last set of softs, and we'll see if we can try and beat that lap, but I'd be surprised if we do. Very, very surprised. I think that lap should be enough to claim P1 for this session as well at the end. All right, let's head back to the pits. At the deep end. Do you ever use the Fanatec wheels in the back? No, not really. Save your tires? No need. It's only practice. They all go back. They'll get returned at the end of the session anyway, so we don't need to save them. They're going to waste. Yeah, in practice, you always return 2 sets of the most worn tires, so we won't see these tires again for the rest of the weekend. We'll get fresh ones for qualifying in the race. Okay. Gotta get that bag. Gotta earn it one way or another, huh? It's all about the bag in the modern day. Okay. Let's bolt on these fresh soft tires. We'll go on to this final one. So yeah, that was 7% that time. So I think we could probably, when we're actually doing qualifying, we'll get that wear down to about 5% tops, I'd say. Don't really want to go higher than that. But so far, 8/10 faster than Fernando Alonso. 1.3 seconds up on our teammate as well. Things are looking pretty damn good so far. They're looking pretty damn good. A few of these guys down here on medium so far as well, so they might find a bit more time when they go on the soft. So what I think we'll do, though, is we'll skip forward the time to the last 5 minutes, and we'll go when the track evolution's at its highest. We should find a lot of time from that, so we'll see if anyone else does improve in the lap as well in the last 20 minutes. Leclerc goes into P7, 27 dead. No one else really doing any other improvements so far. As I say that, Alex Albon goes P4. Carlos Sainz into P3. No one gets 25s yet, though. Purple in all 3 sectors as well. Love to see that. Okay, into the last 5 minutes. We'll stop the time about there. Okay. Not really huge amounts of improvements then. All right, let's see if we can try and improve them on this final lap of practice. Do you think Alonso is watching? The car is? The car, by far. That Aston Martin is a heap of shit this year. It really is. The fall off from Aston Martin from last year to this year is very sad. So hopefully when Nui comes in next year, he can produce some magic. All right. Should get a bit of clear out on our lap as well, which is good. That's what we need. With 4 minutes to go on the clock. And on to our final lap of practice 2. And practice in general as well. Let's get these tires up temperature. What a Ross is going, mate.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
All right, let's focus all on that tire temp. And a bit more on the right if we can. Should be all right to do. The left side's not too bad. That front right is kind of the everyone to try and improve on the tire temp. Should get a nice bit of increase through those 2 corners. Yeah, there we go, we're good. What's your thoughts on Fanatec going bust? They aren't. They got bought out finally. Corsair bought them out, so they're not going bust anymore, thankfully. Which is good to see. Would have been a shame to lose them. Alright, here we go. Hello, Jake. How's it going, mate? Yep. Feels good to be back as well, my friend. Hope you're doing good, man. Alright, here we go. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in FP2. Let's see if we can try and improve on this P1 lap. It'll be difficult, but that we can do. Little mistake in that first sector's holding us back so far. That was a nice hairpin. Nice. Good spoon as well. The problem is we'll lose a bit of our time here because this is where we had the slipstream before, so I think the time will go backwards here, annoyingly. Although, saying that, it's going to be so tight. Nice, we did improve. Not by a huge amount, but we did actually improve. We did improve. Okay, 25-4 to finish up FP2. That is not too shabby at all. That is not too shabby. I mean, to be fair, we actually lost a bit of time in Sector 1 as well, didn't we? We lost about, what, nearly 2 tenths maybe from that big snap we had in Sector 1. So, to still do a 25-4 is not bad in the slightest. I nearly made contact with Piastri there. Why is TikTok live faster than Twitch app? We had a little bit of lag on Twitch earlier, so your stream might be a bit behind on there. If you refresh, then hopefully it'll sync back up again. I've crashed loads by now. Yeah, it takes a lot of practice and persistence, to say the least. Do you think it's worth getting the boost kit for the Fanatec CSLDD? Boost from 5 to 8? Yeah. I think so. I think so. You'll really feel so much more from the car with 8 Newton meters. Not grateful. Thoughts on Bottas getting dropped? It's sad to see. It is sad to see Bottas gone. Obviously, he's been in the sport for a long time now, but I think he's still going to be staying around. It looks like he's going to get a reserve role with Mercedes, which is nice to see. So it'll be good to still have him around, but yeah, I think Sauber are looking to completely refresh their team in a way, aren't they? They've had a really, really, really dismal year, and last year wasn't great either, so it seems like they're doing a complete reshape, both with staff and drivers and stuff, ready for when Audi come in, so they've got a lot of work to do. And obviously it seems like they're trying to just freshen up the face of the team, so yeah, it's a shame to see Bottas go, but hopefully, like I say, he'll still be around. I've seen some off-brand boost kits for way cheaper that people endorse. Thoughts? I would always be careful buying off-brand, because if it breaks your Fanatec, you will lose your warranty. Anything that's like not licensed by Fanatec to use, that can end up breaking your wheelbase and causing problems and stuff, then yeah, it can, unfortunately, they can say no to repairing it, basically.
And that's
so,
it. Practice is officially over. Until
I
next
would never
time,
do it personally.
Goodbye.
I think with equipment like this, you always want to make sure you use the right stuff. And I appreciate that people are trying to find cheaper alternatives and stuff like that. But yeah, I personally wouldn't do it. North, thanks for following, I appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Could go to Merc in 2026 for Antonelli, shocking. I don't think that'll happen. Antonelli will be given plenty of time. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is practice over and done with for the day. We do finish up on top in FP2 with a great lap time at 25.4. We actually lost a bit of time in that lap as well in that first sector, so I think we could even go faster than that, actually. But for now, that is a great way to get us going and ready for qualifying here in Japan. Yuki Tsunoda, the home hero, the man who looked like our rival at one point in Australia as well, is in P2 right now. Fernando Alonso in third, our teammate Carlos Sainz in fourth, Norris, Albon, Leclerc, Piastri, Ricciardo, and Russell all in that top 10. You can see the rest of the finishers there here as well. Both Red Bulls in 16th and 17th, but they were on medium tyres, and they weren't obviously pushing too much. So, yeah, Lance Stroll on the medium tyres in 13th there as well. So, yeah, so far, so good. Fairly happy with this, which means, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get ourselves ready for the big one, qualifying here in Japan. Well, cuts to other reserves they can bring in instead. That being Stoffel Van Dorn and... Is Mick Schumacher still a reserve for them? I know he's doing more Alpine, but I don't know if he's still affiliated with Mercedes in a way. Right, let's just finish up this. Haven't got too much to do here. He is still Mercedes, and yeah, there you go. Both fairly similar level to Bottas in my opinion right now, so... there we go, 5 out of 5 on everything, beautiful. Just that time, actually, we had a couple of little things to do, but... What up, edited? What up, Mike? Alright! Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. 2,000 R&D points in the bank right now. Unfortunately, we can't upgrade anything, so... It's hard to swallow $150 for a 3 new mirror upgrade. I get it. I do get it. I mean... Do you actually currently use your CSL right now, Agent, or is it still being delivered or something? Because it won't be like a huge difference, but it will be a noticeable difference, that's for sure. You'll feel a lot more power out your wheelbase. And it will feel better. I think, like, in a couple months' time, you will definitely, you know, feel the difference, for sure. I mean, it's about a year or so now. Okay, so yeah. I think it's worth it. $150 for an upgrade to your wheelbase. I think it's worth, in my opinion. I think it's worth. If you didn't complete any practice programs, would your car be shipped for the race? No. No, it would not. But you wouldn't get, like, an optimized race strategy, and your fuel and stuff like that wouldn't be calculated and stuff. So, it does help with that sort of thing, so. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, then. It is qualifying time here in Japan. We have 3 qualifying sessions to power through. As always, we do a 100% qualifying round here. And, yeah, hopefully we can get a good session under our belt. FP2 was really good. We were looking really, really strong in FP2. We finished, I think it was 7 or 8 tenths up on P2. So if we can do anything similar in this qualifying session, we can try and hopefully push for pole. But we weren't able to get pole in Australia, so hopefully we can do it today. This is how the championship is shaping up for those who haven't seen how the championship standings are facing this season. We have won every single race so far. We're only 3 races in, so not too many races. But going into Japan today, we're going to try and aim for 4 on the bounce. Whether we'll do that or not is a different question. But yeah, hopefully we can try and get our first pole position of the season. Did we get pole in Saudi? We might have got pole in Saudi, actually. I don't quite remember. But either way, hopefully we can try and get pole in Japan today. Verstappen has been pretty close to us in the opening phase of the season as well. As you can see, you got P3 in Bahrain, P2 in both Saudi Arabia and Australia. Will he be our rival today? We saw Tsunoda had a great qualifying in Australia. Will he have another good qualifying in Japan? Both the Aston Martins are looking pretty quick in quali pace as well. So, yeah, it could be really intriguing this session. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's switch up all of this to number 2 real quick as well before I forget to do that. Just like so. And then, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get underway for qualifying here in Japan. When can we start up for the community race? Right now. Sign-ups came out last night.
Everybody from a venue that has seen plenty of sensational laps.
Am I back? I am back, Daz.
Remember,
I am back.
Verstappen in 23, Vettel in 2019. Some phenomenal pole laps. But whose will it be today?
It better be berries. It better be berries. What up, Arthur? All right. Ah, Nico, you silly guy. Okay. let's get ourselves set up for qualifying here in Japan then. So, we want our fuel on at 3.2 laps, just to make sure we can get the car back into the garage right after as well. Right. We'll skip a couple of minutes here, as we like to do. Just to get the track rubbered down. Not too many cars out on track right now anyway, so... Right for the 15-minute mark. About that, should be good. Right, let's select the fresh soft tyres. And let's go and do our first lap of Q1.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
Do we have a prediction? There isn't one up right now, but if the mods want to do one, they're welcome to. How many seconds can you improve from a G29 to Fanatec on Moza? I mean, personally, I found quite a lot of time. Everyone's different, though. I know people who use a G29 and are very, very quick. Everyone's very different with it. 26-1 from Albon. Fast lap so far. (26-1) from Lando Norris as well. Okay, so I feel like if we're in the mid to low 25s at this point, then yeah, we'll comfortably through to Q2. George Russell, 25.6, so... There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's a prediction up in the Twitch chat right now. Well, we qualify here in Japan. Get your prediction on the Twitch now. Gamble away your points. Give you a few more points maybe to predict for the race as well. Okay, need a little more tyre temp. Fans are a bit cool at the moment. We have got a yellow flag at turn 2. I think someone was stopped. It's all good. I think someone's letting people go. I thought someone spun for a second. It would be quite nice to see drivers spinning qualifying. They only really spin the race, don't they? They never make mistakes and stuff in practice and quali and stuff. Maybe in the future. Alright, I need a bit more tyre temp. Tyres are still a little low for my liking. That should do it. That's not too bad. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our first run in Q1. And hopefully, our only run as well. Let's make the most of it. Should get no traffic. It was pretty good so far. Looked like purple centre one there, maybe. The map said it, but the Delta doesn't, so... Which one's lying?
Okay, that's P19, P19.
The tyres are already getting pretty worn. Nice curb usage. Down slow we go. And across the line, how's it going to be for our opening lap in Q1? It's P2. George Russell. Excuse me. Don't die. George Russell fastest so far. 25.6 for the Brit. Max Verstappen directly below us for Norris in P4 as well. Then there's still a few cars to go for a lap, so it might drop a little bit further down, but P2 at the moment isn't too bad. We did say around the mid-25s should comfortably get us through to Q2, and it looks like we could be about on target for that. T-post guys fastest? Yep. Maybe that's what we've got to do, strike a T-post, and we can go into pole position. But yeah, so far, so good. P2 isn't too bad. Let's see if anyone else is doing a lap. I think both the Astons are still to cross the line. They'll be the ones to watch. I think Carlos Sainz is close behind the Aston as well. They didn't improve.
Okay, we've only got one
Sainz
lap
into
of fuel
P4,
remaining.
What about the other Aston? And the other Aston doesn't... Oh, does go to top 5. Fernando Alonso into P5. Okay, I think that's us good for Q1 then. That is us good for Q1. 3-1 Ash. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Who are you playing against? Again? Click on time bet too early. Galatasaray. Ooh. To be fair, they've actually got a pretty good team, actually, haven't they? They haven't got Wilfred Zaha anymore, but they've actually got a pretty decent team. They have a former Arsenal player as well, Lucas Torreira. The man knows how to beat Tottenham. All right. Not a bad run for our first run in qualifying. And I think that should be our only one as well. Currently sitting P2. Oh, yeah, Osimhen as well. Jeez. I always forget that he joined Galatasaray. Can't believe he didn't get a big move. Cannot believe it. Right. Yeah, look at that. The top two separated by only 79 thousandths at the moment. We have got a pretty nice gap to the rest of the grid, though. Max Verstappen did a 26.0. We did a 25.7. And George Russell did a 25.6. So, yeah, pretty close between us and Russell. But there's a bit of a gap between us and the rest of the field. Yeah, his agent completely fucked up his transfer. That man could have literally got any move he wanted. Any single move in the world he could have got. He was like the most in-demand striker. But his agent absolutely ruined everything. And now he's playing for Galatasaray. So, see what happens in the January, maybe. See what happens in January. To be fair, Charles Leclerc went fast in the final sector, but he did a pretty poor first or middle sector. Yeah, middle sector was quite far off. He was like 4/10 slower than us in the middle sector, so. Dwight, thanks for that follow as well, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. I spent at Galatasaray. You didn't know that, Laura? To be fair, I always forget about it as well. I know it happened, but I always forget that it happened. But, yeah, he is. Don't think we'll buy him now. Jack's been really good. Yeah, I can see him. I don't know. Where would he actually go? It'd be interesting to see if Real Madrid might go for him, because they don't really have an out-and-out striker. They play Mbappe there, but it's obvious that he's not really cutting it. So, could they move Mbappe to the left or to the right, maybe, and then Vinny to the left, and then Osimhen up top? I don't know. That'd be a crazy front three, wouldn't it? Vinny Jr., Osimhen, and Mbappe front three. That's mad. What setup have you got? I've got the Mazda 9 with the FSR. And then the Club Sport V3s for the pedals. Right. Yeah, I think we're good for Q1 then. Oscar Piastri currently is in the bottom 5 right now. So he's got to find a lot of time. Pierre Gasly, 3.7 seconds down in P20 as well. So he had a really poor first sector. Not sure if he got held up or something. But, yeah, he's got a lot of time to find in that first sector. All right, let's go down to the last few minutes and see how Q1 shapes up. But I'm fairly happy in P2. I think George Russell will be content so far too. And that should wrap up our Q1. There is rain coming. Where did that come from? Oh! Half an hour and we're going to get some rain. That was not on the forecast. That sprung a surprise. So when's that going to be? Probably the start of Q3? Interesting. I think around start of Q3 might see a bit of rain. And that'll make the final qualifying session very spicy. Very, very spicy. All right. Let's see what happens here then. Everyone's going to be going off their final lap right here. So, I think George Russell should be in the pits, right? There's no way he's going for the lap. What does the red circle mean? There's no way he's out on track. I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
Alpine podium, baby.
He is. Why? Okay, well, you're wasting a set of tires. Whatever, man. Did you win in Australia? We did. We did. Kawhi coming with the 56-month resub as well. Thank you much, Kawhi, for the 56 months, my dude. I appreciate that, my man. Let's go on board with Charles Leclerc, who's Currently a little bit lower down right now as well, so see what Leclerc does for his final lap. Thank you much, Kuwait, for the 56 months per man. I appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. Get a slip spin chat to Kuwait into Vince Man for 56. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. What place was Yuki? He finished 5th, I think. He didn't get a podium. He kind of choked up that strategy. Ethan, thanks for following Twitch for me. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Hello, Chelsea. But let's see his first set through is for Charles Leclerc. He's going to do a 31.1. We did a 30.8, so he's quite far down in Sector 1. He did improve on his own Sector 1, though, so he might be in a good spot. Where was Leclerc in Australia? Oh, I have no idea. I don't remember. What does the pink diamond mean? That means they're a VIP, Lucas. They're a VIP of the channel. How's the middle sector for Charles? Along with the boost kit, would be worth getting the load cell brake to go with. Load cell can make a massive difference, to be fair. I would maybe go load cell if you plan on removing assists and stuff. If you're not, then maybe stick with the current ones. 38.6 for Leclerc in the middle sector. That's another couple of tenths improvement. This is going to be a good improvement for Leclerc, actually. Let's see how he is to the line. Across the line he goes. It's 26.1. Bumps him up to P6. We're still sitting pretty in second at the moment. Is anyone else going to improve in the last remaining seconds? Top 10 still remaining the same at the moment. And we do move down 1 place. Not too bad, but George Russell, fastest man in Q1. Max Verstappen in 2nd place, and he made up a good few tenths, actually, during that lap. So less than a tenth separating the top 3 right now. Pretty damn good. But yeah, ourselves in P3, Alonso in P4 there, Norris in P5, Carlos Sainz gets up to P6 in the end with a 26.0. Leclerc, Stroll, Albon, Tsunoda all in the top 10. Joining us in Q2 will be Piastri, Hamilton, Hulkenberg, Perez, and Logan Sargent as well getting into Q2. He's usually out in Q1, so nice to see him finally get into Q2. But leaving us in Q1 is both the Alpines of Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon. Daniel Ricciardo is out in P18, and then both the Saubers of Zhou Guanyu in 19th and Ollie Behrman in P20. All those 5 are out. But yeah, I think Hamilton, Piastri, Perez, all in a bit of trouble right now, aren't they? Being in that sort of 11th to 15th range. If they keep that up, they'll be out in Q2, which is really bad news for them. But so far, not too bad for ourselves. P3 at the end of Q1. Carlos Sainz in P6 as well. Hopefully he can find some more time. But all in all, not a bad Q1. On to Q2 we go. We're all Nico fans, Jam. Everybody's a Nico fan. Right, let's get an update on that rain as well. 25% in 10 minutes. Ooh. Might rain at the end of the session, you know. It may well rain at the end of the session. We should have time to do our normal 2 laps, though. We are going to have to go out straight away on the older tire. That's the only difference. But that rain is inbound. And I think it'll arrive in the last few minutes of Q2, which will make Q3 very spicy. Very, very spicy. All right, let's go out on the old soft tires for our first lap.
Okay, let's go.
Did I watch the Brazil GP? Of course I did. Of course I did. You know, if you need help, Sham, all you gotta do is blink twice. We can help. We can help. All right, into Q2 we go then. Those clouds are starting to form, aren't they? It's looking very grey around the circuit. Right. This time won't be as good as our Q1 lap time, because obviously we're on an older set of tyres. But hopefully we can try and get somewhat close to it. And we can begin focusing on our final lap of Q2. That's when it'll matter the most, I think. But if that rain does arrive, then yeah, we can save ourselves a set of tyres. It's quite useful. Why use old tyres? For a banker lap. Usually if you're setting a bank lap, you always use an old tyre. We'll try and save some tyres if we can. Don't want to waste them all straight away. Born to say fuck you, Nico. Born to say love you, Nico. Either way, he'll be happy with the answer. He'll be happy. And a little bit more on that front right. That's not too bad. 80 across the board. We'll take that. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this for the first time in Q2. Again, I don't think this will be enough to get us through to Q3, but let's see if we can try and pull something out of the hat here. Let's lock in for our first lap of Q2. Good first sector. A little deep in the hairpin, but should be okay on the exit. Are we close enough for this toe? I don't know. Might be. It's one of the Aston Martins giving us a bit of a slipstream here. I don't know if it's giving us a massive effect. We might get a little bit of it. It's Fernando Alonso as well that's doing it, so very kind of him. Let's keep it tight at the final corner and a 25.8. Oh my goodness. What a lap. 25.7 for George Russell as well. So the lap times aren't quite as strong as they were in Q1, but that is an extraordinary lap on an old tyre. Really, really good lap. I assume Russell is probably on an old tyre as well, so he's still doing a pretty good job. But that is a lovely lap. I don't think we need to do another lap. We'll see how the rest of this session goes, but I don't think we need to do another lap here. What would Lance do? Find the gravel, probably. If you've ever lost your gravel, just call up Lance Stroll. You can find them really easily. Get away for Sainz. He's not even on the lap.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel
All right.
remaining.
That's a really, really good lap, though. I'm really happy with that lap. That felt amazing. On an old tyre as well, definitely no complaints. I mean, look at the wear as well. 14% on that front left, 12 and 11 on the rears, and 10 on that front right. Getting very grey now. Very, very grey here in Japan. We're on the verge of that rain.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
This might be Q2 done right here. This could be Q2 done. I think Alonso just put himself into P4 there too. So he stays behind us. I'm really happy with that lap. Really, really happy. I was a little worried we'd be down in like the lower end of the top 10, but no, we went above and beyond. P2 is not bad. Okay. Go wait for Carlos's car to come in first. That's the best thing about the conference and stuff, Nico. There's just so many teams you've never heard of before. It's actually kind of fun. I mean, take it as a win, Kuwait. You stay home instead. Norris had a lovely Brazil GP. Yeah, had a great race. As did Lance Stroll, to be fair. He had a banger as well. Man was so good, he didn't even need to start the race. Okay, let's get back into the garage. That rain is inbound. Oh, did my game just crash? Or did it tab out? No, it tabbed out. Okay, Jesus Christ. Bro, I thought my game crashed. Holy shit. That'd have been horrible. I think on that note, I might do a mid-session save. Oh, it won't let me. Okay, cool. Who wins constructors? In real life? Probably McLaren. McLaren will win the constructors in real life, I think. Okay. It does say 5 minutes till that rain arrives on there. We'll bolt a fresh soft just in case, but I don't think we're going to use it. Yeah, it won't let me, Cake. Oh, no, it will. I guess I couldn't do it during a cutscene. There we go. Right. Oh, Max Verstappen. Hello. Max Verstappen's put his Red Bull on top while we're getting into the garage there as well. So that bumps us down to third again. So, yeah, Verstappen's in the play here, isn't he? He's in the play. Carlos Sainz in fourth. Only less than a tenth separating that top 3, sorry, once again. And only less than 4 tenths separating the top 10 on the board as well. Lance Stroll in P11. He could be out if that rain arrives soon. And that'd be terrible considering the Aston Martin is one of the best cars on the grid. So, but it is Lance Stroll, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Right. Let's skip forward a couple of minutes. Let's go to about the 5-minute mark. Is it raining yet? It is. I think that is Q2. I don't think anyone else is going to go out here because that rain's already arrived. Which means, as it stands, we will be losing Lance Stroll, Sergio Perez, Nico Hülkenberg, Logan Sargent, and Oscar Piastri in at Q2. And that is just a Lance Stroll moment in itself, isn't it? Right, let's go to the 3-minute mark. No one's going for the lap, and the rain is intensifying. Is it inters? Or is it still saying softs? It's about to be inters. Yeah, it's just turned inters. And it's doing it very quickly as well. Look at that delta. It very quickly became inters. All right. That's Q2 then, ladies and gentlemen. That is Q2. We do save ourselves another set of softs as well, which is amazing. But a great lap on the old soft there, and that puts into P3 and secures us into the final qualifying session. Let's quick send this to the end. Well, Dutchie. There we go. And that is us done and dusted for Q2. We've got one more qualifying session to go here in Japan. But the rain has arrived, and that should make Q3 very, very tasty. Max Verstappen, fastest man so far in Q2. George Russell in second, ourselves in third. Less than a tenth separating that top 3 right now. Carlos Sainz sitting in fourth. Alonso, Albon, Hamilton, Tsunoda, Leclerc, and Norris all getting through to the final shootout in Japan as well. Lance Stroll was the first man to leave us in Q2 in that Aston Martin. Sergio Perez also knocked out in P12. Hülkenberg, Logan Sargent, and Oscar Piastri are the remaining 3 who are also knocked out as well. But a good lap on the old tyre there, and that sets up nicely for Q3. This is going to be a spicy, spicy shootout for pole position here. If it rains the entire time, who knows what will happen? Who knows? And you can see the inters are bolted on. It does say the rain's going to ease off in the next 10 minutes. So are we going to see a dry tyre at the end? At the moment, the delta's staying at 7.2. So, yeah, for now it's inters. So what we'll do is we'll load up a bit more fuel in the car. A bit more wing on as well. And we'll do a couple laps. We'll do a couple laps on the inters. Assess the conditions and maybe we'll either box for a new inter or box for a soft. One of the two. So, let's give it a go.
Clear the garage, please. Car's ready to leave.
With 11 players called Noah. Imagine. Where did you finish the first 2 races? P1. We've won every race so far this season. Mate, to be fair, it's not raining, is it? The rain's already stopped. I assume everyone else is on inters, though, right? It's a bit greasy on the track, but... Yeah, probably it's just about inters for now. You can see that shine off the surface from how greasy it is, so... I guess we'll see. Let's let Alonso go ahead of us for now. Yeah, he's on the inters as well, so... Yeah, I think maybe just the first lap or 2 might be inters. I think that final lap in Q3 could be very interesting on the softs. Okay, whatever. Try and push away a little bit. I'd rather be behind them than in front of me, than be in front of them, though. Let's make sure our tire temps are good. All right, so far. Okay, let's let these guys go. They're obviously going to try and sit behind me, so let's see if we can let them go here. We've got Leclerc as well right behind. So we'll just follow along with these guys if we can. There he goes. Leclerc, please. Thank you. Lewis for the 61 months as well. Thank you much, Lewis, for the 61. Much appreciated, man. Ladies and gentlemen, get a spin chat. Welcome, Lewis, into Vince Fam for the 61. Hope you're good, my friends. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. The track is drying quite nicely, to be fair. Let's see what will happen. First run out on these intermediates, and probably our only, to be honest. Track is drying up quite nicely, so... That rear really wants to slide away, man. Having to do a lot of little adjustments with the steering to keep it in line. .33.3 from Carlos Sainz. Still is a little bit greasy in some areas on this track. .33.3 from Albon as well. We're a bit tight on the battery. I think this is definitely getting towards a crossover now of the Inters and Softs. Oh, that's a little bit deep. 32.8 for Alonso. Across the line we go. It's going to be a 33.3 for ourselves. Alonso on provisional pole. In Q3, Leclerc in second place. We do go ahead of Albon and Sainz, but we weren't able to beat the Aston Martin. Max Verstappen, the 32.5. The wet weather master at it again. He goes into P1 now, and that drops us down to fourth place. And, yeah, I think we're right on the crossover for the softs. And Yuki Tsunoda going into P1. So, the later the lap, the better the lap time, by the seems of it. Maybe we did out a little bit too early, but... yeah, I think this is getting towards softs. I don't remember seeing if we got DRS enabled. But, I feel like we're getting close to it. So we are down to P5 now. Not sure if there's anyone else yet to do a lap. Fuel factor? Yeah, but we did it on the wet, so it doesn't really matter too much. What football team do you support? I'm an Arsenal fan. Anyone else doing a lap, or is that everyone done? I think that's everyone done. Okay. And there you go. DRS is enabled. So, dry tyres are the way to go, that's for sure. It did feel like we were getting very close to it, and sure enough. There it is. Why does it matter on the wet? It's actually nice to have a bit more fuel in the car in the wet, because it keeps the car a bit more planted. You actually kind of, a lot of the time, want a bit of a heavier car sometimes in the rain. It really does help with keeping the car stable. It's almost like having a ballast in a way. All right. Let's have a look. We should see a bit of a performance increase in that soft tire now, I think. Let's go on to here. There we go. Yeah, 8 seconds faster than the soft tire now, so I think it's quite good to see which tire is the best one. So, we want to do this lap as late as possible. Really? as late as possible. We've got 5 minutes to go in the session, so we'll probably go out at about the 2-minute 20 mark, roughly. It's going to be about 1 minute and 26 seconds, roughly, to a fast lap round here. So going on about 2 minutes 20 should give us just enough time to warm the tyres up. But, yeah, no matter what happens, we want to try and be the last one out on the track here and try and get the most of the little grip that currently remains. So let's go down to the 3-minute mark. You can see the first cars hanging out on track for Verstappen. The first one out there. Cyrus. Sainz, Leclerc, Hamilton all going out as well. Anyone else? Or... Oh, there we go. There's a couple between them, actually. Alonso and Tsunoda are all there. Oh, they're all bunched up. Okay, fair enough. They're all bunched up together. Well, hopefully for their sake, they can split themselves out a bit. All right, let's go out on the fresh subs then. Here we go. 2 minutes 30 left to go in Q3, sorry. Let's just adjust all this back down as well. There we go. All right, let's do this. Let's go. What up, Mandis? How's it going, dude? Do you think the Fanatec DJ Pro will be on sale on Black Friday, or should I just order it now? There might be. Just be aware that a lot of people try and order stuff on Black Friday. So, although it might say it might be delivered in a week or two, it might take much longer. Much, much longer. I know last year, when there was a lot of logistical issues with Fanatec, people were looking at almost 2 months getting their order, sometimes longer, so just be careful with that rush, essentially. And let's let the Red Bull go here. Ever had a red flag in quali? I don't think you can get a red flag in quali in this game. At least I've never seen one, so... Black Friday's great, especially as a delivery driver? Yeah, I bet. It's a busy few days. Probably not as bad as Christmas, though. The Christmas period is probably the worst for you guys. No other DD brand works for PS5 in that price range. I mean, Frostmaster have a couple of DDs, but I don't know if they can compatible with PlayStation. Fanatec probably is the best solution, really, for your requirements. Okay, I need a bit more tire temp, really. I'm going to try and stay ahead of my teammate here. He's not going to like it, but... Alright. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. The final lap of Q3. We need a massive lap here. Verstappen goes faster than 26.0. Can we try and get on pole position here in Japan? Lock in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we can do here. Beautiful. Beautiful Sector 1. This is looking good, chat. This is looking very good. Purple in the middle sector as well. Lovely. That's gotta be across the line we go here in Japan. 25.5. Pole position, ladies and gentlemen. What a brilliant lap at the end. That's what we're looking for. We wanted to go out late. We tried to find all the track grip that we could. And we've got pole here in Japan. We don't get pole too often, but we've nailed it this time around. And look at the gap to George Russell. Just under 5 tenths between ourselves and the Brit. We love to see it. Max Verstappen in P3, Carlos Sainz in P4, Alonso, Tsunoda, Albon, Leclerc, Norris, and Hamilton rounding out that top 10. We absolutely nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. It was so important to go out late. That's where the lap time was. We had to go out as late as possible to get the most of that track grip. Everyone went out quite early. We knew that if we went out late, we'd have the most of the track grip. We could find so much more time than them, and that has proved to work in our favor, and that is why the gap is so big. But that is very, very good. Very, very good. Very happy with that, and that is the perfect way to set us up for the Japanese Grand Prix. Whew. So, our championship rival, Max Verstappen, will start P3 in this one. George Russell, who I'm not too sure, I don't think he's that high up in the standings, George Russell, but either way, he's starting on the front row alongside us. Carlos Sainz, our teammate, will join Max Verstappen on the second row. Fernando Alonso and Yuki Tsunoda on the third row. Albon and Leclerc on the fourth. And you got both the two last Brits with Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton in 9th and 10th there as well. Wow! What a lap! We did it when it mattered most. And we reaped the rewards. Great stuff. Very, very good. Up, Alfie. Oh, intensity's heated between ourselves and Gasly. Not as if he stands much of a chance, because his car is not very good, but... The rivalries are so strange in this game. So, so strange. They should really give you a rivalry with someone who's in, like, a car that's close to you or something. Because we're in a Mercedes right now, but just because we've got a similar rating to Gasly, we get the rivalry with him. It's a little bit weird how that works. Why don't you drive for an esports team? Because the esport guys are much faster than me. Much, much faster. They're like a second and a half, 2 seconds maybe, quicker than me per lap. They can find time where I wouldn't even think of. That's how good they are. Right then, ladies and gentlemen. That sets us up perfectly for the race here in Japan. As you can see, it is going to be quite a cloudy race, but no rain is forecast for the race. I say that, but to be fair, there was no rain forecast for qualifying, and we did get quite a bit of rain there at the end of Q2 start Q3, so who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll get some in this race. You never know. But yeah, it's going to stay mostly dry for what I can see anyway. Just a little bit of cloud cover here and there. This is how the championship standings are looking heading into the Japanese Grand Prix. We currently have a 26-point lead over Max Verstappen, which is an entire race win and the fastest lap ahead of him, which is not too bad after 3 races in the season. Carlos Sainz in third on 38. He's a little bit further down as well. On Max Verstappen, he is 13 points down on Max at the moment, so he's got a little bit of gains to find, hopefully, in the next couple of races to get onto him. But obviously, like I say, Max Verstappen kind of is looking like our championship rival right now, as it stands. But the thing is, the Red Bull car is not really that good, as you can see on the R&D. Aston Martin, Racing Bull, and ourselves, we're all basically joint top. And there's a little bit of a gap, and you can see Red Bull in 4th. So I'd be kind of surprised if we saw Red Bull looking strong today. Very looking strong, but Max Verstappen does Max Verstappen things, so you never know. Then you got the Haas as well in 5th on the R&D. The McLaren, Ferrari, Alpine down 3rd worst team there. Williams 2nd worst team. And then the Sauber all on their own down at the bottom there too. So, yeah, that's how the R&D is shaping up. Might type in the colon D. He wants Berry so bad. Can you blame him? Can you blame him? He can have me anytime. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado then, it is time to get underway here in Japan. We start on pole position for the Japanese Grand Prix. I want to say it's our first pole position of the year, but I'm not too sure. We might have got one in Saudi Arabia. Unfortunately, there's no way to see where your qualifying positions are. So I have a feeling this might be our first pole position of the year, but you guys might have a better memory than me. So if it is, hopefully, we can convert it to a race win here in Japan. But we've got 53 laps that we need to power through here in Japan. Hopefully, we can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, while the race goes up, I'm going to go and take a quick sort of break. I'll be back with you guys in a couple minutes' time, and then it'll be time for 53 laps of racing action here in Suzuka.
Welcome along to the legendary Suzuka. This classic racetrack boasts a long history dating right back to 1962 when it was first opened. Will more history be written here today at the Japanese Grand Prix? We're southwest of the city of Nagoya today at the unique figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit. 3.6 miles and 18 corners make up a lap here, with average speeds approaching 136 miles per hour. DRS will be available, of course, into the potential passing opportunity at turn 1, although the best place for overtaking will be through 130R and into the final chicane. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Wang lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Albon, Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton, Stroll, Perez, Hülkenberg, Sargent, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Ocon, Ricciardo, Joe, and Ollie Ben. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me, a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend, Anthony Davidson. Now, Ant, you know us. Professionals as we are, we don't listen to rumours all the time, just some of the time. And in the case of this driver, I think we were right to listen to those rumours because they were true.
Seems like the rumours are true, Crofty. Now, the good thing is for the driver that if you've potentially
What
signed
rumours?
or had chats with a team that are going to further your career, that's all well and good. But the problem it immediately creates within your own team now is that potentially the team stop giving you inside information, and therefore you're not privy to that knowledge of where the car's going in terms of its future development.
What rumours are they talking about?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Parents of e-car rumours, they're false. They've been doctored. It's all fake. There are no rumours. They're creating lies about Berry. They're trying to unsettle him. Right. As expected. No. Soft medium? No way. 4-second difference. Yeah, those softs are not surviving. I'm not doing that. No way. Yeah, I'm not doing 2-stop either, I don't think. I don't know, 2-stop's not bad, actually. The 2-stop's not bad. Problem is, there's not a huge amount of laps around here, so it'd be difficult to find a lot of time, but... What's someone else doing? Everyone's on the medium tyre. Every single driver is on the medium tyre. No one's going for a soft. No one's going for a hard. So... I guess we've got to mimic that, right? We're going to start on the medium tyre. We could start on the hards, I guess. But I feel like losing that track position early on could suck. Could really suck. Want to stop and keep the spare mediums for a late safety car? Yeah, it could happen, to be fair. It could happen. So if we want to do the 1-stop, we've got to do 25 on the mediums, then 28 on the hards after. If we want to do the 2-stop, we've got to do... I mean, the laps are the same, actually, throughout, pretty much, aren't they? If anything, it'd be more like this, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think it'd be something like this, if anything. 17 each of those mediums and 19 on the hards in the middle. I feel like the 1-stop probably is the better strategy to go for. Maybe slightly less laps on the medium there. Let's go like 23 maybe. 23 on the mediums, 30 on the hards. That could work, to be fair. Softs in the middle? No. The softs will die very quickly here. We'll only get probably about 3 laps. Optimal performance, and then they fall off. The wear is quite high on the softs, unfortunately. So I think we might go with that. We can have a look and see how the medium hard soft would look, but... Yeah, you're not going to get enough laps out of the soft tires. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay. So I think we'll go with this for plan A then. We'll go medium hard for plan A. If we find that maybe the tire wear is too high, we're struggling with the tires, maybe we look at a 2-stop and do the Medium, hard, medium. So we can kind of, if we start on the mediums, we get flexibility, essentially. We can either do the medium, hard, one stop, or we can do the medium, hard, medium as a two stop. And, yeah, it'll all be down to the tire wear, essentially. It'll be down to how the tires feel. Cody and bro, thanks for following us on Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, yeah, I think we'll do that, basically. We will do that. Fuel, I will leave as is, because this track is a big fuel burner, so I'm not going to risk it with the fuel. So we'll leave that like that. That's good. We need 23 for the one stop, 17 on the one stop. Let's try and remember that if we can. No, the subs wear too quickly. We're not using the soft tires. The subs wear way too quickly. Right. Prediction, ladies and gentlemen. Try and go for the win. Or maybe we can do a multi-choice. What do you guys think? Thank you, Joey. Welcome back as well, dude. Pleasure to have you back here. You think so, Nico? Go for the W? We can do multi-choice if you guys prefer multi-choice. Whatever you guys feel. We are 3 for 3 so far this season, but maybe multi. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus. Wow. So you're going specifics, huh? You're going specifics. What up, Darkstar? How many choices do you get in the prediction? Is it only 4? Or can you have up to a certain amount? Let me just do this real quick as well before I forget. Oh wait, that's already on 5. Actually, Sam, that should be perfect then. I think it's 5. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 plus. How does that sound? Is that fair? Joel, thanks for following us, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Are V-Cub actually faster? Is Russell just magic? They are very quick in this career right now. They're the top 3 teams. Mercedes, Aston Martin, and Racing Bull are the top 3 teams, and they're very close as well. You like that? Okay, we'll do specifics then. We don't do specifics often, so let's see. Let's see. All right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get underway for the Japanese Grand Prix. 53 laps of racing action beckons upon us here in Suzuka. The clouds look very grey today, but there is no rain forecast on the forecast. Well, in qualifying, it said the same thing, and it started raining. So who knows, maybe we'll get a little bit of rain. You never know. You never know. But it is supposed to ease off the clouds, so we'll have to wait and see if anything happens. But for now, this is the strategy we are planning for today's race. We're going to start on the medium tires for 23 laps and then transfer over to the hards for 30. That's the plan A, essentially. Plan B is 17 laps on the mediums, 19 on the hards, and then 17 on another set of mediums. So that's the one stop. This is the two stop. We need to do 23 laps if we want to do the one stop on the medium tire, and 17 if we do plan on doing the two stop. But obviously, it'll all be down to how the tires feel. If the tires are wearing too quickly, we'll look at the two stop, but if they're looking okay, then we'll do the one stop. Today's prediction, ladies and gentlemen, we have a specific one. Wherever we'll finish in today's race, you guys will have the choice of first, second, third, fourth, or fifth, or more. So make sure to get predictions up in the chat. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get underway for racing action. 53 laps worth here in Suzuka.
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up in the Twitch right now. Where we finish in today's race, let me know in the chat right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Japanese Grand Prix. The front tyre is a little bit colder than I'd like, Crit. We're struggling to get up temperature on the formation lap there, but hopefully it won't cause too much of an issue. 0.4 minutes to the parking. Here we go. Rafan, thanks for following on Twitch. I appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The rest of the grid lining up for 53 laps of racing action. Every single driver on the medium tyres. The strategy we're not too sure on just yet. We're going to kind of play it by ear, really. And here we go. Fire red lights here in Japan. Lights out and away we go. It's not too bad off the line as Verstappen got decent launch. Russell gets a decent launch as well. Launches up the inside of turn 1. We're going to try and hang it around the outside down towards turn 2. Around the outside we got George Russell nearly making contact at the second corner as well. We keep it tight in turn 3. We're staying side by side through 4. And we retain the lead heading through the S section here in Japan. A great battle. And maybe what is going to come is already here for the Japanese Grand Prix. Ourselves and George Russell tussling through the first few corners. But we do retain the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix as it stands. Into the middle center we go. Battery is going to be very important to look after in this race. But a great wheel-to-wheel battle with Russell there, and I think there's going to be more to come on that one. Everyone's still tucked up behind right now. Sainz has overtaken Max Verstappen as well. So he's gained 1 place in this race so far. Russell getting quite close as we head through the spoon section. Into the second park. We try and get a good exit here as we launch down to 130R. This is where there's a big overtaking opportunity for Russell with that slipstream. He's getting closer. He's getting closer. Where do we make him go here? He's going to look to the outside as he ramps around the outside at 130R. The inside line is preferable, and we do maintain the lead once again as we head into the chicane for the first time in this race. Great opening lap battles, though. Really, really nice opening lap battle. DRS will be available, but we don't really get it until lap 3. Here comes Russell again. We're going to make it go the long way round, but I think it's too far back. So we'll be able to hold on to the lead this time around. We have to put a lot of battery to keep him at bay, though. A lot of battery. Yeah, we really did have to battle, didn't we? It was a good battle, though, to be fair. Really good battle. Russell jumping up a tiny bit in this first sector. That allows us to just charge the battery a tiny bit more. Purple sector 1. I think most people are getting purple sector 1, so to be fair. Into the hairpin we go. Russell just getting a little bit closer. Yeah, it will be. I mean, to be fair, Carlos Sainz in this battle as well. I mean, a lot of these guys are still in this train for P1, so who knows? We are a bit tight on battery here. I wouldn't be surprised if Russell maybe does go for the overtake into 130R. But we'll get DRS down towards turn 1, so I don't mind that too much. Here we go then. Russell's going to go for it. He's using up his battery. He looks for the outside. There's a little bit of a late move from ourselves to block him off. And we will hold the lead for the time being again. That was a little bit of a sketchy move to the outside. I wasn't really sure where it was going to go. I didn't know if it was going to go outside, if it was going to go inside. But either way, he will have DRS here, and I think George Russell will probably take the lead of the race down towards turn 1. Let's see.
Great work.
They've gone fastest, but here comes George Russell, and George Russell will take the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix. You really saw that DRS in full effect there. We're saving a bit of battery there too, so now we can just sit behind and wait for our chance. But yeah, that straight line speed of George Russell was quite concerning. To get a bit of a snap of oversteer there. Tyres are going to be feeling it, that's for sure. How about the tyres so far?
Look out for a bit of understeer.
To be fair, rear temp's actually okay.
They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Rear temps aren't too bad. 5% the rear tyres, so yeah, got to look after these rear tyres. They're the critical parts of this car today. Suzuka's such a nice track, yeah. It's really bumpy though. I don't know if it's just bumpy in real life, but in the game it's really bumpy. You feel every single little bump through the wheelbase. It's crazy. Here we go, down towards 130R. We use a bit of battery here to extend ourselves away from Carlos Sainz if we can. Ollie P1 on lap 3. Copium. Lots of copium. Here we go into the final chicane. So Russell getting a little bit loosey-goosey out the final corner. But he does cross the line in the lead for the time being. We're a little bit too far back here. I think we are. George Russell will maintain the lead down towards turn 1. Looks like the battle's going to be between us, though, doesn't it? Carlos Sainz has extended over Tsunoda and Verstappen too, so the top 3 are the ones that are going to be battling for the lead on lap 53, I reckon. You never know with strategies and stuff. Not sure if anyone's going to be doing the 2-stop or if everyone's doing the 1-stop. I know so the new wheel for the base is dying at first. No, there's a lot of tracks like that, to be fair. There's a lot of tracks we really do for the bumps. It's the hairpin we go. Trying to push out from the hairpin. Tsunoda has got a little bit closer. We're still keeping it nice and tight to George Russell so far. Carlos Sainz not losing out on us yet either. Here we go, down towards 130R again. We are a little bit close to George Russell this time. Sainz has lost out a tiny bit. Are we going to be close enough for a move at turn 1? Have to wait and see. Fairly even between the top 3 so far in this race. So as we mount the inside curb, climb up the inside curb of the second part of that chicane as well. Russell getting a bit loose again on that final part of the chicane. And with DRS down towards turn 1, 29.7, a new PB in this race. But I still think we're a little bit too far back on George Russell. And he will maintain the lead again. Oh, he's off! Oh my goodness, George Russell with a big moment. And I think he's checked up Carlos Sainz. And just like that, we are in the lead again of the Japanese Grand Prix. My God. We almost clattered into the back of him. Let's see if we can try and run away here. That opportunity presented itself in style. We will take that, though. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can try and push away. I think they'll still get the DRS, annoyingly, because the straight line speed is really good. That was really close, wasn't it? Really, really close. Way too close for comfort. I wonder if Sainz got any damage from that, because he almost went into the back of George Russell. So, who knows? Who knows? Rounding the outside curb. 1.1 seconds. I think we might be clear of DRS this time around. It is tight, though. It's very tight. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I think we just escaped DRS there. Annoyingly, though, it has brought Tsunoda and Verstappen back into the battle. The top 3 did pull away from those guys behind, but because that mistake to Russell, it's allowed them to get back into it. So, a little bit unfortunate, but not much we can do about it. Oh! Yo, chat, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm a little rusty. I'm a little rusty. Hear me out. It's been a while since I played, okay? It's been a while. It's been 2 weeks. I can have one, right? Right? Just the one? Maybe? Maybe? Just the one. Just the one. Just the one. I've been away for 2.5 weeks, okay? A little bit of leeway. Just the one. Any further, we won't flashback. We won't flashback. He was going to get within DRS of me anyway, so. If Sainz can battle, it will help. The problem is, they don't really battle until they get DRS to each other. So the only time they'll battle will be at turn 1. It's been 24 hours. Yeah, but prior to that, it's been 2.5 weeks. Even yesterday, I was rusty as hell. I've nearly been there a couple of times. Still won, though, to be fair. Yeah, Russ is better than DRS of us now. That was always going to happen, annoyingly. So difficult to pull away from these guys. How are the tyre temps? Yeah, that's why. Those rear tire temps are not pretty. 105, 104. And look how close George Russell gets down towards 130. That straight line speed is scary. Very scary. I'm very low on battery down towards turn one. I think Russell might get us hit. Yep, there's very little I can do about it. Damn it. Okay, George Russell goes back into the leads. He'll make a mistake again though, right?
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
And unfortunately, we're back down to P2, so that was fun being P1 for a short amount of time. I love how they can use the curb and get away with it, by the way. If we touch the curb, we're the ones who spins. Typical AI. Doesn't help with that V-carb as a rocket. It really doesn't, does it? And you can see Yuki Tsunoda's all over the back of our teammate here. So this is quite literally Racing Bull versus Mercedes right now. Oh, God. Bit of a rear lock there. Curbs are so slippy here to be able to take everywhere else. It really is. But obviously, like, you need to use the curbs to gain lap time, so it's such a difficult balance to try and strike. But the AI can use the curbs no problem. Oh, wow. A bit of a slide there as well on entry. On exit, sorry. Another push the battery here to make sure that Sainz doesn't get by us. Have you been to Japan in real life? No, never been to Japan. Would like to, though. Nice chicane. Here we go on Russell again. DRS down towards turn one. Carlos Sainz getting closer and closer. He should be too far back, though. We did actually gain a good bit on Russell in the second half of that straight. So let's try and charge that battery as much as we possibly can. Maybe. We'll see. Any part of Asia? No. Never been to Asia. I've only stayed in Europe and been to Canada. That's it. That's all I've done. Come on. Let's keep pushing. Been to Europe and North America, yep. But over to the US though, just Canada. That's why I didn't say North America, because I think when people think North America, they always think USA or Mexico or something like that, but I've only been to Canada and North America. Which country in Asia would you most like to visit? I don't know, actually. Probably would be Japan. Probably be awesome to explore Tokyo and stuff. Where in Canada? My girlfriend's family live in, like, outside of Toronto, so mostly in Toronto. I think next time I go there, I might try and do some other things, though. Maybe, well, I did go to Calgary as well. I had a layover in Calgary, so I guess I've been there too. But I don't really do too much in Calgary. Always wanted to go to the Netherlands. I've been to Amsterdam a few times. Amsterdam's a lot of fun. Really enjoyed Amsterdam. What? What? He wants me to let Carlos go? Yeah, that's right outside of Calgary, Nico. We were planning on going there, actually. Next time we go to, back to Canada. Yeah, they really hit with that Fernando is faster than you, huh? I am not letting Carlos go. I'm sorry. I'm not being the team player. I apologize, Carlos. I don't think you're faster than me. Otherwise, you'd have overtaken me by now. Sainz is definitely not faster than me. I refuse to believe it. If he's faster than me, he can overtake me. How about that? Okay, my tires are sliding a bit, though. He might get a good chance here. He might get a really good chance here, actually. I'm a defender, though. I'm a defender. Nah, he's not close enough. He's not close enough. I've really struggled with the rear tyres, though. They feel like they're just going to give way at any point. But the wear doesn't look too bad, though. That's the thing. 10 laps in, the rear's on 15%. Like, it doesn't look that bad. But it certainly don't feel good, though. You trying to give me that McLaren blackmail treatment, huh? I see you. I see you. Right, let's try and push a bit down here, see if we can open that gap a bit more. Let him go for one of the ATR, then use DRS and pass him. I could do, to be fair, but I'd rather just cause a bit of drama in the team. Why not? Why not? I've been circuit? No, never been circuit. Oh, news guy. We were a bit close to Russell that time around, though, weren't we? We were struggling with battery a tiny bit out the chicane. I'll tell you what, this is probably the closest we've been in a little bit to Russell. Can we maybe have a go? I'll tell you what, we're a little bit closer. It's George Russell. We look around the outside. We're going to loop around the outside. Can we hold a position as well? What a move that is. Around the outside at turn 1 and 2. We got the grip and we got it stuck. And we move back into lead of this race. And it actually abandons the task to let Carlos through too. So that's the way to do it, I guess. That's the way to do it. But a nice move around the outside, turn 1 and 2. We do take back the lead from George Russell, but a great fight with the Brits so far. 11 laps into this race. We've got 3.8 seconds to Alonso in P5 as well, so that's good. Opening up that gap is always nice. All right, let's keep on pushing, keep on moving forwards. Russell getting a little bit closer here. He might try and go for me at 130R. Because he is fairly close for it. Oh, a little bit wide there. I think he might try and go for up here. Let's see. What do you think on the strat? Yeah, here he comes. I'm not even going to fight it. There's no point. Unless Carlos tries to overtake me. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like it at all. Oh, my God. Just about held position. I was more trying to defend against Carlos than George, but he didn't get by anyway. There he comes again down towards turn 1. I think this time will get me. Yeah, there you go. Cruises on by. It did use up a lot of battery trying to overtake me. You can see that red light flashing away on the back of the car.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
Well, it was fun being P1 again for a little bit. We might get another chance at some point. Probably will. What track? This is Suzuka. And let's keep driving forwards. Alonso 2.9 behind us now, so he's caught up a little bit. I think he's bringing some friends with him too, but that seems a bit. But yeah, I think for now, I think we'll stick with the one stop. The tyre wear doesn't seem too bad. 19% of the rears. I think we could go for the one stop here. Could lose too much time with the two stop. Yeah. I don't think we recover the time lost from the two stop. So, yeah, for now, I think we just stick with what we know, what we've got. We did drop off a bit from Russell here, didn't we? So, got to push it a little bit now. Here comes Carlos Sainz. He wants it, doesn't he? He wants it. He's too far back for it, though. But yeah, I think one stop's definitely the play. We should stick with that. Give us just keep on swapping, kind of. Oh, we're very low on battery here. This is not good. This is not good. I think Carlos too far back though, thank God. That could have got a bit hairy, couldn't it? Weather report, no rain forecast, it's just cloudy. It's only a bit cloudy. We're on the mediums right now. We could do a two-stop, but I don't think we'd find the time from it. I think it hurts us more than benefits us, so I think we've got to try and stick to the one stop. I think we're planning on playing on lap 23, if I remember correctly, so got to try and see it through to then... Oh, I think Carlos Sainz just went deep. And he's lost out to Tsunoda, so there goes Carlos Sainz. Mistake for Carlos Sainz to the hairpin. And now we're in a Red Bull Racing Bull sandwich, I guess. That gets Alonso a little bit closer as well, which isn't really ideal. That's the last thing we need, in fact, actually. So 21% of them rear tyres. Again, the front left, 22% as well. Ugh. If we want the 2-stop, we've got a box in just over 3 laps time. But I don't think it's a viable option, in my opinion. I don't think the 1-stop's going to work. 30.4 on the lap time there, so the lap times are getting slower. Oh my god. Yeah, it just feels like I cannot use the curbs. Otherwise that happens.
That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. We can't let them hold us up for too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible.
I'm doing my best, Mark. I'm doing my best, buddy. I am doing my best. Why is the Racing Bull leading? Because the Racing Bull's a strong car in this save. Very strong car. Come on, let's keep pushing. We'll try and do that objective if we can, but it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. Got it, Maxim. Did get a nice middle centre there, so hopefully we can try and keep with Russell. Maybe get a move at turn 1, we'll see. That substitute coming in very handy right now too, so it's going to be a good chance to save some battery. Russell, they're going a little bit of a defensive position there, down to the chicane. And this might be a chance to get by him. Let's see. Can see him just getting a bit squirmy on the exit of the chicane. Here we go on George Russell. Then we're tight on battery. We do have the benefit of the DRS. Here we go on George Russell then to take back the lead of the race. Round the outside we go. Committed, determined, and back into the lead we go on lap 15. Great move around the other side. That's how we've done it every time so far. And it's worked to a T. I did see him almost slide into the side of us, so that could have got a bit hairy. But for now, we are back in the lead. I'm pretty sure Russell will get us back at some point, but we do take the lead of this race for now. Seems like everyone's getting ill, Luke. Tell we're getting close to winter, huh? Come on, let's push. Let's push. Everyone is ill, exactly, Nico. That's what I'm saying. It's a depression season, I guess, isn't it? Takes a toll mentally and physically. Welcome to Tuesday. My throat was fucked. Really? Wow. I feel okay so far, but I hate having a cold. The worst thing. Tsunoda getting a little bit closer to Russell there as well, by the way. Relic was going to go for a move. Russell almost taking up a defensive position into chicane. We could be about to face a double whammy here, you know. We have got a bit of batteries. Let's see if we can try and hold on to the lead for now. Russell getting close down towards turn 1, but we have done enough for now to hold on to the lead. Russell maintains P2, Yuki maintains P3, and Carlos also maintaining P4. We have opened up that gap as well to Fernando Alonso, which is quite relieving to see, actually. I was worried that he'd bring those other cars in with him when he gets close, but thankfully that gap has opened up. I just feel like I've been hit in the face by a dumbbell. Yeah, it's never ideal. I'm one of those people, though. I do have quite weak sinuses. Like, it's very easy for me to get a runny nose and stuff like that. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. So I do quite often get a little bit runny nose, but it does clear away fairly quickly. But yeah, every time like I wake up, for example, my nose will be like a bit runny. but no. Do you ever go into no ERS mode to get your battery back? Not really. The problem is the AI never used none. So if you go into no ERS mode, you lose so much time. However, in multiplayer, you can be tactical with it. You know, if you're getting close to someone but don't want to overtake and lose time, you can just sit behind, put your ERS to none, maybe use DRS to get around a bit, but... Yeah, here comes George Russell. This time he'll overtake us. He's much closer this time around. We should hold off Yuki Tsunoda, though. There you go, George Russell back into the lead of the race. Wasn't really a lot of point defending that.
Try to stay with them. You might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
See Russell using a lot of that curve still. Lap 17, so if we wanted to do the two-stop, this would be the lap we wanted to do it on. But to be honest, I think we should just hold out for the one-stop. What do you guys think? Do we one-stop this or do we two-stop it? I don't think the two-stop's going to work. I'm a little bit too concerned with the two-stop. Definitely one. Yeah, I think I agree. I think I agree. Ooh, bit of wheel spin out the hairpin there. It'd be a massive gamble doing a two-stop, I think. I don't think we'll find the time. Plus, there's not really any gaps to box into either, so... definitely not really worth it at the moment. Tsunoda was pretty close to us out the spoon section there. His home Grand Prix, of course. Should be alright here, I think. Come on. We are quite close to Russell here. Do we have a take, maybe? I guess so! George Russell is out of the Japanese Grand Prix! He moves over to the right-hand side. He is out of this race. Wow. Oh, God. Don't bid it myself, though. Well... that helps out a little bit, doesn't it? That helps out a little bit. Carlos Sainz has dropped back massively, by the way. I don't know if Carlos Sainz got impacted by Russell moving out of the way or something, but Sainz, sorry, has dropped to 5.7. I don't know if he caused a pile-up or something, but there's no safety car or anything. I don't think Sainz got damage, but I think he got massively held up by that racing ball moving to the side. So now, just like Australia, it's ourselves and Yuki Tsunoda fighting away for the lead of the race. Well, this will get interesting then, won't it? Alright, I mean, to be fair, we are only 5 laps away from boxing anyway, so... you want to go ahead of me, Yuki? Go for it, mate. And you run out of battery while trying to do it. Nice, thanks, mate. Nice effort.
Caution,
nice
caution.
effort. Wow, what a terrible, terrible way for the race to end for George Russell. He is out of the Japanese Grand Prix. Yuki Tsunoda will lead his home race down towards turn 1 onto lap 19. Honestly, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. I'm happy for Yuki Tsunoda to take the lead of the race. He deserves a home GP race win, but I also want to try and win as well, so we ain't going to make it easy for him. We'll respect him, but we ain't going to make it easy. We are not going to make it easy for Yuki. Keep on him, he might make a mistake. The mistake was the Honda engine. To be fair, it's 2026 in this game right now, isn't it? So, actually, they're with the Ford engine. Those Ford engines are shocking. Yuki's still bitter. Yes, I forgot you kicked him out of the team. Sorry, Yuki. I'm sorry. But it worked in our favor, so... my ego would say pull a 10-second lead on him. To be fair, I'd love to, but I don't think I'm about to pull away. That racing ball is pretty damn quick as we've seen so far, so... we won't be able to really pull away too much. Medium tire mayhem? Yeah, every single person's on the mediums. Can you go pro in sim racing? Definitely. Absolutely you can. I've seen a lot of pros in sim racing.
Okay, so we're leading our
Esport
teammate
drivers and
by
stuff.
5.2 seconds.
Jury, thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Right, let's try and keep it close with Yuki. That gap to also behind 5.3, so if those guys behind end up working together, which they probably won't, then they can gain time on us. So we're only a few laps away from boxing, though. We're 3 laps away until we go on to the hard tyre. Obviously, we don't want to make sure we don't get any traffic, ideally, but our rejoin position right now does say 16th, which is quite far down, to be fair. Looks like it's struggling in the corners. I think everyone is at this stage. The tyres are not looking too pretty there. As you can see, 31% in the rear right, 33 in the front left. So the tyres aren't really in a great spot. Oh, that rear tyre almost giving way there again. How raceable so far? They've been upgraded a lot in this career. Well, we're boxing 23, considering the bottom right. We are boxing on that 23. The hard tyre. We are planning a one-stop. Obviously, if we get safety cars and stuff, then that can alter the strategy a little bit. But as it stands, 20 laps in, no safety car just yet. Just the one retirement in George Russell.
Approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
That Paul McLaren start behind the Sauber. I guess he's doing a two-stop then, right? There's no way he should be behind the Sauber on... based on position. Or net position, at least. Undercut box 22. 23 is already the undercut. I think most drivers are boxing 25, so 23 is already undercutting. .30.5 was the last lap there as well, so to be fair, the lap times have been pretty damn consistent. Lap times have been pretty consistent. Come on. 5 tenths the gap at the moment. 5 seconds also to Alonso, so that time's still coming down a little bit between those guys. Verstappen is in the mix as well. He's kind of been our rival so far in the championship in these early stages.
The grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Into chicane we go. On to lap 22. Oh boy. Back and went to go round. All right. End of 23, ladies and gentlemen. That's when we're boxing. End of next lap. We're going to box for the hard tyre. Let's see if the undercut can work nicely in our favour. Of course, if we do get any traffic and stuff, that'd be quite bad, but I think it's worth a gamble. How long are we on hards for? For the rest of the race. The rest of the race. Yeah, I don't like the look of that front left. 35%, it's not pretty. You think Yuki's going to box this lap? We'll see. We'll see. The default strategy said 25 laps to the medium. We cut it down a couple laps, so I don't think they'll box. I think they'll wait to the mid-20s, but we'll see. We will see. Don't understand that. Come on. Yeah, if they box 25, then we should be in a good spot. I just don't know if our pace will be good enough to maintain, but we'll see. All right, here we go.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
In this lap, ladies and gentlemen, in this lap. Ooh, we are quite close to Yuki here, but a little bit too far back to make the move, I think. Little far back to make the move. We're going to box in this lap. Going to try and go for that undercut. Unless Yuki pits as well, there won't be an undercut. But he shouldn't. I don't think he will. These tyres are not feeling too good so far. 30 laps to the hard tyres as well. It's a tough ask, but we'll do it. think the AI do standard boxing times. It depends on the strategy they do. Like, if they're doing the one stop, then they're all going to pit around the same time. If they're doing the two stop, then they go sometimes a bit earlier and stuff, so. But yeah, I think it'll be around 25, 26 when we see most of them pit. Yeah, that front left's getting close to 40%. I think it's definitely a good time to switch tires. Let's do this. Let's get as close as we can to Yuki. And then we'll dive into the pits.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be
Here we go.
penalised
Is
if
Yuki gonna box? Let's see.
Keep that in mind as you approach.
I think it's gonna stay out a couple more laps. And he is. It's a pits we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Our first and only stop of the day. Let's get onto those hard tires.
There seems to have been a problem attaching the left rear wheel. We need to try and put that behind us though, and let's finish this race strong.
Why? Why? Every fucking time, bro. Every time.
Okay, we'll stay clear of the white line on the exit.
We did 2 pit stops in the last race in Australia. They were both slow. Our last 3 pit stops have all been terrible. Fuck, man. And that might diminish the undercut, to be honest. I don't know. It might diminish the undercut. Let's try and power through.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Tire's still a little bit cold right now. Alright, let's try and push hard early on here. We've got so much time we need to find now. We originally tried to find some more time with the undercut, but now we've got even more to find with a slow stop. Another 2.5 seconds roughly, so. Ah, that is so frustrating, man. So frustrating. To be fair, I mean, if I'm trying to think positively here, if we did get a normal pit stop, we'd be right behind Ocon right now, so. We would have got traffic if it was a normal stop. So, a little bit of copium. Alright, let's see how we do then. So our PB so far this race is 29.7. Let's see if we can try and beat that on these tyres. Obviously no DRS or slipstream right now, so might lose a little bit based on that. Hello, Becca. But I think we'll probably start seeing the first pit stops being made very soon. Either now or next lap.
And gap to the car in front, 3.2 seconds.
Ate that inside curb there, goddamn. I'll catch it pretty quickly to Ocon and Hulkenberg. We'll catch a lot in the low speed, that's for sure. Yep, it's on it again, gamer. He's on it again. Was it the rear right or the rear left that was slow? I think it was the rear right, wasn't it? Or was it left? And yeah, Dimitri at it again. Teammates in the pits, there we go. Yuki stayed out, interestingly enough. Yuki's doing another lap.
Right, we need to keep the pace up. Gap to the car behind, 4 seconds.
Yeah, lots of cars diving into the pits. What's going to be the gap to our teammate then? We are going to come out quite far ahead. How far though?
ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD.
4.8.
Lift a little with gentle braking.
It's about the same as what it was before, wasn't it? That gap is about exactly the same as what it was before, so it proves that we gained about 3 seconds then with the undercut. So without that pit stop mistake, then yeah, we would have gained the extra 3 seconds. Come on. Yeah, Jeff is long gone, Becca, don't worry. He's not been around for a long time. 1.56, the guys in front, they should box this lap, I think. This will be interesting to see how tight we get with Yuki on the pit exit. I think we probably will come out ahead, but I don't think it'll be by a lot. Yeah, we can always appreciate Mark for reminding us on how it works with the ERS. Thank you, Mark. I never knew how ERS worked until you told me the 80,000th time. There we go. Everyone was diving into the pits. Right, where's Yuki? Where is Yuki? And he is ahead of us.
The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
Yep. That pit stop mistake ruined everything. That pit stop mistake absolutely ruined everything. We'll try and capitalize on him having cold tires, but we're still quite far back. As long as we can try and stay within DRS range, we'll be okay, but... so annoying, man. So annoying. We cannot get a good pit stop with this team right now. Maybe they've heard the rumors. I don't know. Maybe they've heard the rumors. They just want to mess me up. They think I betrayed them or something. Oh god, understeer central. Gotta try and push the battery down here. Gotta stay with inside DRS. Time to send an email. Lots of emails are gonna be sent after this, I think. Come on. DRS wide open on Sonoda again. Fast enough the race for ourselves. 29.3, that's a pretty good lap as well. Round of Alonso, 28.9. Come on. The guys behind are catching. Problem is, I'm starting to overdrive the car a little bit to try and gain that extra time. Because I know their tires are a little bit fresher than ours, so... for once, thanks for follow on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it as well, dude. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Appreciate that follow. Come on. Tell you what, that was a pretty good middle sector, wasn't it? That was a pretty good middle sector. Good that Max is far behind. Yeah, what happened to Max, actually? I think he's behind Leclerc, isn't he? So, help start in the championship. I don't understand tyre wear. If I try and conserve, people just fly past me. I got to know how to do it without losing too much time. It's quite a lot of techniques to learn to help tyre wear and stuff. That's what makes racing drivers so skilled. They know how to find maximum time while being able to fuel save and save tyres and battery manage, all that sort of stuff. It's one thing being fast, but there's a lot of other factors to it. Yeah, I saw the penalty you considered last night, Jay. As an Arsenal fan, I think it's said to say we got quite lucky against Bayern Munich with that same incident. I guess it kind of just sums up officiating in general, doesn't it? A lack of consistency, once again. Decision for one, not for the other, for the exact same incident. It's such a mess. Such a mess. The best thing that can help with tire wear is using more tire pressure in your setup. Because most of the time, the reason why you get more tire wear is because your tires are overheating. So, in the game, if you are struggling with the tires overheating, put more tire pressure into the tires. And it helps with the heating a little bit. A lot of the time, you'll see a lot of people using max pressure on the setups. Because that's just the meta this year. We're dealing with tire temps. Alternatively, just, you know, in terms of technique and stuff, try and drive smooth. Try not to be too erratic with the steering. You know, lockups and wheel spinning and stuff will obviously hurt the tires a lot as well. So, try and be a bit more cautious with that. And then your steering input as well. Try not to be too aggressive with the steering. You know, cranking the car into the corner. Try and be a bit smoother with it. Means clearly didn't see what was going on. The referee blew his whistle right before as well. I don't know if you saw the replay of it, but the moment the referee blew the whistle was really, really close to when Mings actually picked up the ball. So maybe he heard the whistle and thought like he had to retake the goal kick or something. I don't know. A messy situation. Very messy. One of the McLaren's in the pits, by the way. I think he might have picked up a puncture late into that lap because I saw yellow flags out as well, so... 4 seconds to Alonso, by the way. What the fuck? Why is Alonso flying? He's getting about a second into the last few laps. To be fair, Che, nothing will be as bad as that goal that got ruled out for PSV. I don't know if you saw that or not, but that is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen. That was so bad. Of course, it was the English ref that gave it as well, so... 29.6 for us that time.
The car behind's gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Losing out a bit on the guys around us at the moment. We need to pick up the pace if we can. It was never a foul. I cannot believe that got given. Like, it's just trying to run past the defender. He didn't need to stand on his foot or anything. He wasn't even looking where he was going. Like, I just cannot believe he gave that as a foul. Cannot believe it. It's always the English refs, man. Always. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Villa fans think about that moment a lot against Sheffield. But yeah, check out that PSV one. It's really bad. Really, really bad. 3.7 to Alonso. That man is absolutely flying right now, isn't he? He is cruising away. I'm just trying to stay within DRS range of Sonoda. I'm struggling to that right now. Yuki's putting some pace in us at the moment. Well, I'm pretty good in these low speed corners, so... The guy's just... Literally, yeah. Literally. It's an absolute joke of a decision. So bad. And it was Michael Oliver on the officiating as well. There was the English referee in the VAR, so yeah. They always come to terrible decisions. For real, Jake. For real. Come on. Four seconds to Alonso, so managed to get that time back up a little bit. It was 3.7 at one point, so nice that time coming down a touch. We're a bit close to Yuki this time around, so a bit of a better lap overall, which is good to see. Man United game just started. Are they playing against? Yeah, it was a good lap. 2 green incentives could make it 3. The rest wide open. There we go, 28.9. 3 green centers, that's our PB. A Greek team. Ooh. Besides going loose off the corner, who, Yuki? Yeah. See, I kind of feel the same, I'm not gonna lie. Imagine playing on a Thursday, imagine. Used to be my club. Probably will be my club again fairly soon. We're having a fucking very mid-season so far. This seems to be those couple of corners there is where we catch up the most, I think. It takes that line quite tight. We open up a lot more, so we get a bit more time than he does there. 20 laps to go here in Japan. The gap just over 5 tenths between ourselves and Yuki Tsunoda. We kept it close the entirety of the second stint so far. Alonso's gained a little bit on us so far too, so if Alonso keeps on the gains, he may well be a problem at the end of the race. We'll see. But he does need to gain a good bit. I was a trip. It was good popping. It was really good. Thanks, man. Is this a one-stopper? Yeah. Yeah, you don't really want to do more than a one-stopper in Japan. It's too difficult to find the time. It's really, really difficult to find time with the two-stop. 29-1 that time around. Fairly similar to Yuki, I think. Yeah, Alonso gained a little bit on this lap, which is a bit unfortunate. Like I say, he's dragging Carlos Sainz with him, so if those two battle, it'll be good, but Alonso seems to have the pace at the moment, so. Problem is, being behind Tsunoda is kind of hurting our tyres, so if we can get into lead at one point, it'll be good. Pit in too long for a two-stop? Yeah. And there's not really enough laps to try and counteract as well. Like with a fresh tyre, you can gain about, I don't know, it depends on the other tyre, I guess, but if someone's on an old hard and you're on a fresh medium, you'll probably get about a second and a half, maybe a lap. But it would take like 25 laps to catch up, that's the issue. And there's not really a lot of laps around here, so. Who do I like racing against more, Alonso or Verstappen? I mean, the AIs always kind of act the same, really. But if I was to race against him in real life, I'd probably want to race against Alonso more than Verstappen. Verstappen would probably T-bone me off the track, so. Much quicker than Alonso in the first sector. And that's probably because of DRS. We're getting the benefit of DRS in the first sector, so. Getting a bit of time from that. How are the tyres so far? Let's have a look.
Okay, let's try and overtake.
Not too bad so far. 12% front left, 10% rear left.
Okay, so we're leading
Both the rates on the single digits as well, so
3.8 seconds.
All in all, not too bad.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
But yeah, as you can see, Alonso's still gaining on us. Verstappen's straight is back at both crash, basically. He will take his rival to the limit, basically, and a lot of the time go over it. I'm a massive Max fan. You guys will know that already, but I think even we can sometimes say he takes things too far. Exhibit A, Mexico. The most prime exhibit right now. Double first sector. Do you think you're going to win? I don't know. We can get close to Yuki, but we're really struggling to find the extra time to pass him. We're purple the first sector there, but we're still, 7-8 tenths off from him, so. Although having a great first sector is always nice, we didn't actually really gain much on Yuki. Max the most skilled driver ever. Okay, let's not go that far. Let's not go that far.
Pace is strong, but
28.9 new PB. Alonso 3.3. I think Alonso could be a threat at the end of the race. Never mind. Never mind. I guess not. He would have been a threat at the end of the race. Literally the moment I speak on Fernando, he gets an engine failure. That's crazy. That timing is impeccable. Well, Carlos Sainz will get by him, but he's going to get held up a bit first. Go for the overtake. I want to, but I can't get close enough. Yuki's really quick. It's his home GP as well, so he's doing it for the fans. But Yuki's really, really got some good pace right now. You made this look easy. I'm so bad at this game. Yeah, as you can tell, I've played this game quite a lot, so. I've played quite a few of the F1 games in the past as well. I think I've logged like probably 400 hours this game already. I say already, it's been up for like, what, 5 months now, so. New phone ordered. What are we going for? Mate, I'm really close to losing DRS.
Nice work.
28.9 again, we've got some very consistent lap times. Very consistent lap times. Guess? Probably one of the new iPhones or something. 16 Pro Max. Is that the latest one? How much did that say you back then? What's better for PS5? Fastmaster or Fanatec? Fanatec. £28 a month for 2 years, 0% APR. To be fair, that's actually pretty good. That's not a bad deal. Crazy expensive though, you know, in overall. But that just sums up Apple. That sums up Apple. I want to invest in a steering wheel, but wonder if it's worth it for how much I play the game. I think it definitely, even if you don't play the game a lot, I think it's always nice to have. Like, it really does increase the immersion. It's so much more fun to play with a wheel. You'll probably end up finding you play more with a wheel. And I think we might have lost DRS. Yeah, we have. That's annoying. Yuki's pace is unreal, though. I can't do much about it. I have to win the 28s every single lap to keep up with Yuki right now. I think Yuki might well win this race. There's not much you can do about it. I think, honestly, we don't need to look in front of us. We need to look what's behind us, really. And we've got to accept we're not going to win this race because Yuki's pace is unbelievable right now. There's nothing I can do about it. So damn quick. What's with the McLaren? I have no idea. No idea. Science is on it, yeah. Has a fast lap as well, so could be under a bit of pressure from our teammate. Who knows? I'll try and keep pushing to make sure we can get back inside that 1 second to Tsunoda, but it's been really difficult. Really, really difficult. Yellow flags. Turn 1. That's from the Saubers. Is that engine failure or has it got a puncture? I'm going to set to that. Yeah, it's pulled over.
Okay, I've got information on Zhou for you. They're retiring from the race.
That's our second retirement of the day. Zhou Guan Yu is pulled over out of turn 3. 2.90 that time around. Need a sense guy right now? Yeah, something like that would be good, wouldn't it? Maybe could have had one there, but I never get VSCs or anything when there's retirement. It's so lame. I really wish I got more VSCs and stuff for retirements. Never happens. Like, I don't expect it every single retirement, don't get me wrong. I never expect it every single retirement, but like, some of the positions they end up in, like, are considered dangerous, and that usually brings out a VSC. So, it is what it is. It's because they aren't on track. Doesn't need to be on track. Doesn't need to be on track to be a VSC. Still 1.1 to Yuki Tsunoda. I think I've got one increase, yeah, Jake, but they don't do anything. I don't see the difference between increase and normal in this career. I don't know. Yuki's pushing like crazy, yeah. I'm trying my best to keep with him, but it's so difficult right now. 29-1 again that lap. I think Yuki's in the 28s every single lap. I'm just not capable of doing that. We have opened up the gap to Carlos, which is good, but yeah, I'm really not able to get closer to Yuki, annoyingly. Then this might be our first non-win of the season. We won every race so far this season. This could be the first one. We don't win. We'll keep the podium streak alive. Come on. His tires to die by the ends. We'll see. The thing is, I'm also having to push as well, so our tires are not too bad, I guess. 13 to go. Nice that Yuki could win his home Grand Prix. Oh yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, but we're tasked with George Ross, and I've been determined to try and beat George, but because it's Yuki, it's his home race, I give a bit of leeway. He had a bad strategy in Australia, but he's nailing this one so far.
Keep managing your
28.9 again.
tires.
We get in by 2 tenths. I think we did, didn't we? I don't think we get too much on him. Oh, that's a bit wide at turn 2. We'll cut it back, though. It's only a tenth. I think a lot of our time on Yuki's in the first sector, really, isn't it? So. Oh, come on. Don't understand that. 290, thanks off Lord Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in. Did you get another bad pit stop? Yep, we did. Oh, do you know what? Now you say that, that is such a good point. That is such a good point. We lost, what was it, 2.5 seconds in the pits for another bad stop? Look at the difference that would make right now. I think we did gain back a lot of that time, to be fair, but I think if we didn't have that bad stop, we'd be right on the tail of Yuki Soda at least. We'd be within DRS, no doubt. No doubt. .28.9 again. You're sure your picker is Merkel kick? Apparently they might have transferred the team members over, by the seems of it, so. Feels like it, at least 11 laps to go, come on. We're still trying to find something on Yuki here. But he's driving really well right now. It's so hard to find any time against him. We're driving well as well, to be fair. I mean, we were worried about losing out on Carlos Sainz, but we've actually opened up that gap instead, so. Ourselves and Yuki drove really, really well, but he's got that little bit on us at the moment. Oh. Back in, kicked around a little bit. Jibio, thanks for following Twitch for me. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in. Well, try that. Yeah, this lap wasn't very good. We lost out quite a bit on this lap. It's because of slow pit stop. Yeah, that's what I was saying. What's the Crossroads race this week? I believe it's a mystery. So we don't know the track yet. We won't know until the day. I'll let you guys know in Discord, obviously, as always. So keep your eyes on Discord and I'll announce it as soon as I know. Yeah, we lost out a couple of tenths there. That was a poor lap, 29.1. I mean, 29.1's a good lap, but as I said, we need to be the 28s every lap to try and gain anything on Yuki. Monaco. Monaco for my first Create Series race back. That'd be so convenient. So convenient. Ten to go. 10 laps to go here in Japan. The gap between ourselves and the home hero, 1.5 seconds as it stands. Can we accept we're not winning this? I want to try my best. I want to try my best to try and see if we can claw something back on Yuki. I'm doing everything I can. I thought that was a really good middle sector. Feel like we're getting quite a bit in that middle sector. Yeah, purple as well, look at that. If we do that a few more times, that'd be great. Whoa! Look at that! Can we do that a couple more times? $28.7.
Okay, mate, we need to save some ERS, so let's
Go
use
away.
all the techniques you know about to charge it up.
Go away. 28.6 from Lando Norris. 10 faster than us. Come on, go quickly. Shit, was nearly there.
Nice work, you
Nice.
smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
Now we burn it all. Now we burn it all. Come on, 9 to go. 1.3 the gap. This is 17.2 good on Hunger, first time on wheel. Sounds good, yeah. Sounds pretty good. I think like a lot of the top guys do like 14s, I believe, around Hungary, so yeah, 17.2 is not too shabby. Yeah, annoyingly lost out a little bit that lap because it's a fuel, battery save. 1.5 though. I think we lost about half a tenth. This is such a tight battle right now. Although we've not had a lot of wheel-to-wheel action on these hard tyres, it's been very tense for the lap time. Come on. Come on. It's not a home would go crazy. I mean, I'll be very happy for it. I'm definitely okay with Snowden getting a home GP win, but I also do want to win this race myself, so gotta be a bit selfish, haven't you? Gotta be a bit selfish. To be fair, 1.3 seconds. This is an okay lap so far. Another green in the middle sector. Nice!
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well
Didn't get a single purple sector, but we don't need it. 28.6. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's a little bit too much inside curb. Lap 46.53. It feels like we're getting closer and closer. But it still feels so far away at the same time. You don't get a lot of DRS rounds here, but my God, would it make the world of difference right now. But this is the closest we've been in a good while to Yuki Tsunoda. He has got a bit of straight line speed down here, so we'll lose a bit down here, but purple in the middle center for ourselves. That's nice to see. We're really pushing the limits this car right now, aren't we? We're really pushing it. From the back and snapping out. The penultimate corner there, 28.6, another very decent lap. Come on. Come on. Almost within 1 second right now. Look at it. Green the first sector. Come on. That's a nice hairpin as well. He'll get a lot down towards 130 yards where he always gains time. But at the moment, we're looking good. Come on. We could be within DRS. I'm pushing this car so damn hard right now. 9.5 tenths the gap at the moment. I think he'll just evade DRS for the time being. Yeah, he will. Just. This could be a great lap again, though. 28.7, pretty good. Final sector wasn't quite as strong as before.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.2 seconds.
I'm giving it everything, man. I'm putting everything down on the track right now. Whew. Look at this, 7 tenths. It's the closest we've been so far. We might get a bit more out this hairpin. Unfortunately, as we know, he'll get a lot down the back straight, so... Oh, the back end really wants to kick out on me. It really wants to go. Yo, Spidey, how are you doing, man? Long time no see it. Oh, well, am I using the R9 with the FSR? Oh, it just breaks that 1 second again. He just keeps above 1 second at the DRS detection zone. Really frustrating, man. Really, really frustrating. Just gotta try and find a little bit more. Let's overtake more hot lap. I'll try it. I will try it. The first sense we were getting a lot of time as well. Oh god, that car really snapped at me there. Don't like these rear tires right now. Do not like them at all. The thing is, the DRS won't do a huge amount because there's only one DRS zone here. But at least we'll get us a bit closer to the straight. That's something at least.
F1 Luxcas says, okay, Barry, this is Toto. We need 4 qualifying laps from you to catch Yuki.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. He's so quick down this straight, though. Look at the time he gains. It's insane. I'm going to try and push it now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, my God! hell is this car pointing the right way?
We're catching the car ahead. Well done, but be aware.
Holy shit. Unfortunately, I think that's it. I think that is unfortunately it. Oh my god, that is such a shame. We'll see if we can try and keep pushing it, but I just touched that inside curb and the car said absolutely not. My god. Just like last time to the same spot? I think last time it was in the chicane, wasn't it? Or the hairpin maybe, I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, we're too far back on Yuki now, aren't we? Oh, that might kill it. That might kill it. I don't know how I'm not in the wall right now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I'm not in the wall. Shit. Let's see if we can try and gain a little bit more, but I think that one moment has basically given Yuki still the victory. Audio's choppy? Oh, fuck's sake. Typical OBS. Bro, that snap had me needing new underwear, bro. I'm gonna have to BRB after the stream real quick. Damn. I cannot believe I held it. 28.5, new fastest lap of the race for ourselves as well. I know, Cake. I know. I really wish I could. Oh. Come on, 2 more laps. Let's see if we can try and do something. Maybe a little mistake from Yuki. You never know. I don't know. He's been pretty consistent the second half of the stint, so...
Team Radio. Collabo78 says bury this is Dimitri box for SS to win this race, trust.
Always Dimitri, huh? Always Dimitri. You bastard. Yeah. I don't think we're going to do it, unfortunately, chat. Not without a big moment from Yuki. I don't think we're going to do it. Man, that was a really, really good hunt, though. That was a really good hunt. Yeah, look at the time he gains in the final sector, in the back straight. It's mad. On to the penultimate lap of the race. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 52 of 53. 1.2 seconds to go right now. 28.6 on the timing board for ourselves.
Gap to your teammate behind, 6.2 seconds.
God, the car's so desperate to lose the rear right now. I'm doing everything I can to keep it locked in. Why is it raceable P1? Because it's a quick car in this career. It's a very quick car in this career. Come on. That was a good first sector. Let's try and have another good middle one. Next lap is it. Here we go. Getting a bit of draft here from Yuki. I think we might be inside DRS, to be fair. Purple in the middle sector here. And we are back inside DRS. I think it might be a little bit too late, though. But maybe it'll get us a bit closer and open up a chance at the end of the lap. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. On to the final lap of the Japanese Grand Prix. We are finally within 1 second of Yuki Tsunoda. 28.2 as well to go with it. Can we do something here in Japan? The final lap of the Japanese Grand Prix. We had a moment. We've recovered from it. Can we take the victory to top it off It all comes down to this. First set is not too bad. We're getting closer. Purple first sector. Come on. Come on. I think Yuki's really using up his battery right now. That could hurt him. Our spoon we go for the last time. Down towards 130R. Here we go. This is where Yuki will get a lot of time. Can we do anything here? I think we're too far back, aren't we? But he is our battery. Can we get closer down towards the chicane? I think we're too far back. Anything. Can we do anything in the last two corners? It's not going to be enough. The home hero, Yuki Tsunoda, will win the Japanese Grand Prix. We gave it everything in the last 10 laps, but it wasn't enough. We will take our first non-win of the season with a P2 here in Japan. GG, ladies and gentlemen. If it wasn't for that one moment.
Taking victory at their home.
Oh my God.
What a place to do it. The fans are loving it. They're lapping it up.
That's a sick helmet, by the way.
All weekend long, and they have delivered what the fans wanted to see.
Ah, man. It was so close, chat. So close. But Yuki Tsunoda did enough.
Coming out now. RB has developed something of a reputation for forging exciting talent, and we can see that here. An incredible victory.
I think that's Yuki Tsunoda's first victory in his career as well. So, yeah, first victory for Yuki Tsunoda. What a place to get it at as well in his home Grand Prix. What a place to get it at. Fair play. Ah, man, what a race. What a race. It wasn't a lot of wheel-to-wheel action in the second half of the race, but that battle with the time and stuff was where it was at. We got DRS right at the end, but couldn't quite capitalize with it. GG's. Only 3 people still finished P2, and 55k go out to them. Fair play. Fair play.
Wait to see what's next.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We do pick up the fastest lap, so we do get the extra point as well. No matter what happens, we do extend our championship lead because our rival Max Verstappen ended up finishing in P4. So we do actually extend our championship lead despite not winning here in Japan. But that is perfectly okay with me. It'd been great to go 4 in a row, but it was going to come to an end at some point, wasn't it, the streak? And it has come to a short end here in Japan. Yuki Tsunoda takes home the 25 points. His first victory of this career. Ourselves in second place as well. The 28 points was the fastest lap, which means to take home that extra point. 19 points coming home for us. Carlos Sainz finished in third as well. So a good day for Mercedes. He picks up 13 points. Verstappen in fourth. Alonso, Leclerc, Albon, Norris, Perez, and Stroll all inside that top 10. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised the Aston Martin struggled. They looked really, really quick at the start of practice. So seeing them down in 5th and 10th is actually a little bit disappointing, all things considered. Lewis Hamilton didn't finish the points, 11th for him. Both the Alpines in 12th and 13th. Logan Sargent finishes 14th, Hulkenberg 15th. Ricciardo, Behrman, Piastri all finished the race in the top 18. Piastri had a stinking time. P18 for him is terrible. And then, of course, only 2 DNFs for Zhou Guanyu and George Russell, who DNF'd very early in the race, like lap, I don't know what it was, lap 8 or something like that. But, yeah, GG's, ladies and gentlemen. Great race. As for the championship standings, then, this is how the standings shape up heading into the Chinese Grand Prix. I think China's up next. We do extend our championship lead over Max Verstappen. 33 points is the gap we have to number 33 as we head into China. So, yeah, a decent gap. Very, very decent gap. We extend that a little bit more today. Carlos Sainz in P3 with 53 points. Yuki Tsunoda in 4th with 42. He jumps up a lot of positions after picking up 25 points here in Japan. Alonso, Leclerc, Russell, Norris, Stroll, and Perez all in that top 10 so far. Lewis Hamilton, only 1 point for him so far in that Ferrari. It's been a very dismal start to the season for the Brit. Still got a few drivers yet to score a point. Ocon, Hulkenberg, Sargent, Ricciardo, Behrman, and Zhou Guanyu all yet to score a point in this season. As for constructor standings, we've got a 74-point gap to Red Bull in P2 there. Racing Bull in third with 66. They're only 9 points behind their sister teams. So, Horner and Co. could be sweating a little bit about their sister team being so damn quick. Aston Martin in fourth, Ferrari in fifth, McLaren in sixth, Williams and Alpine on 6 each in 7th and 8th. Haas and Sauber still yet to score a point. Ollie's ahead of the show. He is. He is. Oh, man. That was a very, very tough race. But that was a lot of fun, man. I really enjoyed that. Even though we didn't win, it's always great to have those very intense battles like we did in that one. So, yeah, hopefully we can have some more of that in China. Was it a good Grand Prix? It was really good, yeah. We didn't have, like, a lot of wheel-to-wheel action, but we had some really tight fights in terms of trying to fight for DRS and stuff, and, yeah, it made it really tense at the end. We were struggling at the start of the hard stint against Yuki, but towards the end, we started to pull some really nice time on him, and we had a big moment, unfortunately, which, yeah, unfortunately probably lost the race, to be fair, so. Man, what a race. What a race. Check Russell's moment. I should have, to be fair, shouldn't I? I mean, his moment was just him DNF in the race. He had mechanical failure. He held up Sainz with that, though. So Sainz kind of got screwed over from that. Right, we have got a few parts of the way here as well. We've got the engine cover distribution arriving here, which is good. Obviously, in China, we probably will lose a part because we are still the best team. So, for the balancing out the field chip, for those who don't know what that does, every weekend, whoever the top team is in the R&D loses a part. So, let's see what we lose out on. You've got it clipped. Oh, do you mean the one where he had a lockup and we had to avoid him or something? Is that the one you're talking about? Why is the recognition so low? I don't know.
Fabricated, and we're going to have them with us for the next
we have lost the wheel rim covers for the next race. Oh, we are no longer the best team. We are no longer the best. It's still very tight at the top, to be fair. But we were first after that race. But going into this one, we've dropped from first to third. But it's still really, really tight, to be fair. So I think we'll still have fairly even performance. But we did lose something on the chassis. What was it? It was the wheel rim covers, right? Oh, is it not here? Oh, it's for the drag reduction. Okay, we'll redesign that part then. There we go. Okay, nothing else we can really do there, unfortunately. It's a shame our recognition is so low, though. But, yeah. But yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. A wonderful race out in Japan. Unfortunately, we couldn't take the 4th win this season out there. Yuki Tsunoda, in his home race, pipped us to victory in Japan. But the podium streak is well up and alive, and we'll hope to continue that in China. Of course, don't forget, China is also a sprint weekend as well, so we'll have a lot going on for the Chinese Grand Prix. After that, of course, we've got Imola, we've got Monaco as well, a couple of tough races there. Canada after that, Spain, Austria, Silverstone, so yeah, quite a few tough Grand Prix, a couple of fun ones as well. Monaco, obviously, will be a really, really tricky one. We haven't actually won in Monaco in this career. We've got P3 there last season, and we finished P2 in the first season, so yeah, let's check out that clip real quick, actually. Because George Russell locked up. We had to take avoiding action, but I think our save at the end was a lot better. What up, Nugget? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you cut that clip real tight, huh? Yo, what's going on? Stop it. Hello? Thank you. Oh, he's off! Oh my goodness, George Russell with a big moment, and I think he's Mudrick scoring, Nico. Yeah, you found your level for sure.
Just like that, we are in the lead.
Yeah, that was just a... That's such a weird one, actually. How do you lock up there like that?
Oh, he's off! Oh my goodness, George Russell!
That's such a weird one.
Oh, he's off!
I don't know. AI doing AI things, I guess. But yeah, I think our save at the end, with a few laps to go, were pretty good. So that's the one for me. That's the one. I think the car snapped on him. I mean, I don't know. It just dragged forward. The rear doesn't kick out or anything. It just drags forward. So it is a lockup. It's just a very dumb one. Off. A very dumb coded one. But are we surprised? Are we surprised? Check flashback. What about it? Last side Rolex. Well, he kept on driving after that. Although saying that, to be fair, he did retire later in the race. So maybe. Who knows? Maybe. Well, but let's just go, mate. We're in Barry Place. Finished P2 today. So, unfortunately, we took our first non-win of the season. But P2 is still pretty good. We do extend our championship lead regardless. So, can't complain too much. Right. As always, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to rate someone. Let's use Large Red M2, shall we? Mr. JM12's live right now. Should we start to JM? He's going doing a 3-player co-op career, so we'll see how he's getting on with that. We'll see how he's getting on. Yeah, P2. Not too bad. We can say that for sure. Right, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be me, done and dusted for the night. I think I'm starting to convert into a Max fan. We welcome you with open arms, Nugget. We welcome you with open arms. I am going to tell her that, though. And she'll be very mad at you. And I can't wait for that. I'll be there for it. But yeah, we are going to read over to Mr. JM12. Like I say, he's kind of doing some F124 right now. He's doing a 3-player co-op career. So we'll go and see how he's getting on and show the love and support to him. How about you guys? On Saturday, 5 Kid Time, as always. On Saturday, we'll be doing the Creator Series. I'm not too sure we're racing yet. I'll let you guys know on Discord what the plan is with the race, with the track, with the wildcard and stuff. So if you haven't joined my Discord already, make sure you do so. All my social medias are in the chat. Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all in the chat right now. Make sure you do jump in Discord if you haven't already. It's where you get announcements when we go live. There's a schedule so you can see what we're doing what day. And of course, you can hang out with me and all the other viewers. Plus, if you want to sign up for our community race on Sunday, we're doing a full qualifying 50% Mexican Grand Prix. So if you guys want to join in on that one, make sure to jump in on our Discord. You can sign up in there. But until Saturday, have a fantastic rest of your night, and I'll see you guys on Saturday, 5 UK time, ready for the Creator Series. Good night.